All right, guys, thank you for allocating a little bit of your time and joining me today on such an interesting day on Saturday. Today, I'm going to be dealing with Freedom Fusion Flip workshops. This is opportunity for you to join and ask any kind of questions, specifically if you're a business owner and trying to figure out how to maximize your chances of success. Such an interesting. So, without further ado, let me just kind of make sure that I send more details, a Zoom link to somebody else as well in the process. But thank you guys for joining, and we're going to be starting shortly. Of course, guys, you already seen some of my previous videos, so feel free to ask any kind of questions, and I'll do my best to try to answer them. But today we're going to be talking about a very interesting tool that is really great because it allows you to solve a very difficult problem of content distribution. I'm going to be talking about that shortly. And yeah, so right now, without further ado, I'm just gonna send the link that I just sent, Zoom invite to some more people, and then we'll get started, guys. And as you guys know, this is our this is one of our workshops that we do regularly every Saturday. So without further ado, why don't we go ahead and get started? Once again, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen. I have a couple of AI bots that are assisting me in the process. I'm going to go super fast, guys. I know you have probably a lot of time. You don't want to waste a lot of time, and I know you have a limited amount of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the sound, optimize the session a bit, and we get started. And I'll show you exactly my process for how I'm building products and maximizing chances of our talent agency success. So you could literally mimic us and reproduce the same way how we're building the products and get ahead. Okay, so let me just kind of right now what I typically like to do is yeah. So why don't we go ahead and we do something very simple. We're gonna start with many of you guys could already see the screen. We got a little chat bot that's just kind of sitting there taking notes, that kind of stuff. And yeah, so we're probably gonna start off with a YouTube clipper, and let's take a look at the YouTube clipper. So as you guys know, this is my Freedom Fusion automation uh, that I'm building specifically for my talent agency and getting other folks involved in the process. So if you guys are interested in wanting to learn more, definitely um, now is the time to ask questions. So in fact, I actually have some folks coming in and yeah, let me just on threads, I'm responding, uh, jump into this session. Okay, so while I'm talking to you guys, I'm responding back on threads real quick and kind of giving you guys an idea behind what thread stack is. And the more people join, the easier it's going to be for me to explain. It looks like I'm running out of battery. Let me go ahead and charge the phone, and then we hit the ground running, guys. So we're doing this super quick. I'm going to be covering the topic of YouTube viral clipper. I'm going to show you exactly how to make more sales for whatever the program or service that you're trying to sell. And of course, one of the best ways to do that is through building products in real time and showing how you're building those products while simultaneously vibe coding and brand vibing. And this is how it works, guys. If you want to sell any kind of digital product, this is what you want to do. You want to build it real quick. And when you're building it, you're promoting yourself across all sorts of socials. And the whole concept of promoting yourself across socials is called thread stacking. So right now, what I'm going to do, I could do a little bit of thread stacking, but that's not the purpose of this workshop unless you guys ask those questions. But it is one of our Freedom Fusion Flip workshops that you could get access to right here and buy that link / Freedom Fusion Flip. We run this every Saturday at 1 p.m. All we got to do is register, and this is one of those workshops So in this workshops, you get to learn how to build your own TikTok, and you could ask all sorts of questions relevant to TikTok Shop, relevant to Freedom Fusion System CRM, and anything that relates to building a business and either flipping it or keeping it. So, without further ado, I don't want to like overload you. And of course, Thread Stack Digital Power Bundle for moms over 40 is the bundle that you want to follow through with. This is the bundle that will help you learn how to monetize your pet, cats, and dogs, and do so across multiple social platforms. So anyway, this is what it is. You could feel free to kind of go through this on your own whenever you get a chance. And then, of course, if you like what you see, save yourself a seat. Register for upcoming workshop. It's happening every Saturday for 30 minutes at 1 p.m. Just reserve the spot, and you're gonna get access to this workshops, Zoom workshops, where you guys could ask questions. Now, without further ado, I'm going to continue further. Okay, so right now, guys, what we're going to do, a little bit of exploration. So we're going to start off with this page over here. So this is what I typically do. As you guys know, this is what we built is products, Freedom Fusion automations. This is an example of a product that I'm building in real time. It's called YouTube Viral Clipper. And of course, it's designed for luxury pet moms over 40. And when I built the product, immediately what I do is I jump into Ideogram and I generate a bunch of pictures. Since my brand hyper focuses on moms over 40, all of our products are relevant to luxury pet dogs, pet cats, kids, and dogs that moms over 40 would be interested in. And of course, uh, this is how you create a brand. You want to be hyper focused on your audience. So going further with everything what we've been talking about, I wanted to show you like what the sales page look like, what is the process of building your own sales page, and how do you actually get ahead of the game. So this way, other people start buying your products, and how do you develop interest, and we do, and how does the product work? Okay, so the first thing, as soon as I create the sales page, obviously what I do is I provide description. The description, including the buy link and all sorts of other details that are relevant for the product. Now, the description, you definitely want to spice it up. You want to use ChatGPT to quickly spice it up and then hit the ground running and put the major reasoning why people should get this automation. And the rest is just smooth sailing. So what we're going to do by right now, I'm just going to quickly open up the VS Code. And of course, guys, feel free to ask any kind of questions. I'm going to go ahead and open up just this over here, the YouTube Clipper. And in fact, I'm going to open up a sticky note and kind of just, I have a little cheat code for sticky note for how to start things off. As you can see, I have this little folder. This is where this automation resides. But of course, guys, um, don't worry too much about which folder it resides or anything like this. It's just for me. But the idea is you got to start this automation. And you can run it on the phone. Right now, I'm just kind of showing to you how I'm running on the computer. It's completely going to be operationalized on the phone. So this way you could run on a phone and have it very, very good results. Now, so how do we start? The whole process of starting does require a quick pickable. So the process is already started. I'm just running quick command called start dev inside of the version, like a colon, comma, / start dash dev.sh. It just starts up a script, which is the front end. It just loads up the back end and front end. Eventually, the front end looks like this. If I was to follow the front end, this is, as you can see, I'm opening up the viral browser, viral clipper. And what we're going to do, we're just going to connect it to YouTube. We created functionality to quickly for you to get access to YouTube. So this way you don't really have to worry about any keys or anything like this. You just connect to YouTube. We use OAuth authentication to do this, and you just connect and you're good to go. It redirects you to YouTube, and the next thing you know, you could drop your YouTube video. Now, why is this helpful? It's helpful because, well, now you don't have to sit there getting cooked to infinity, trying to figure out what content to create. Instead, you just pick one of the viral, or like one of the YouTube videos that you already pre-created, that you already blasted on live. Like, for example, right now, what I did is I created this Sora 2 watermark spicer. So I could just go ahead and take this Sora 2 watermark spicer and include that directly inside of the YouTube, this inside of this link. Now, of course, what I do is I click analyze. On the process on the back end, if I was to look at Control Shift, there's kind of, you can't really see much what's happening right now, but it's analyzing. If I was to look at my um, backend, as you can see, it's just analyzing, looking at the tokens, that kind of stuff, looking, grabbing all authentication, grabbing, extracting the video ID, fetching the real transcript for the video, and preparing the viral clips, while also categorize them by the viral patterns. So in simple words, if you have a long video and you've been, constantly spilling tea, elevating your voice and showing incredible amount of excitement, that kind of stuff, it's gonna recognize this right away, create hooks automatically from the video that you already created. Stop you sitting there cooking your brain trying to figure out what hooks to create. Instead, you just pop one of those videos in, you get viral clips right away. And over here, stop removing sort of two watermarks, right? And I mean, that's kind of crazy, right? I kind of like that. I'm going to go ahead and click extract on the back end. As you can see, when I click and extract, it's just downloading YTDLP. It uses YTDLP library to quickly download the video and just grab the like a video, and then after grabbing the video, it's going to chop it up using FFmpeg library, and then it's going to show it in a clip. So right now it's kind of downloading video. It's kind of a long clip that I created, but I was spilling the tea, and it immediately ended up in my clips section. You've probably seen a little highlight that it kind of showed in the my clip section, and boom, right away you could see a little clip, 45 seconds clip.
But one of our latest Feudal Fusion automations makes it super easy for you to overlay some of your own like brand content.
So I kind of like this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit post. Immediately this whole thing process post and on YouTube. Simple. Now imagine how many YouTube videos you got, guys. Imagine how many different places you have. And, like, just imagine how many different videos you posted and nothing happened with that. Like, can you imagine if you could just use this YouTube viral clipper and just like, okay, like if you want to get another one, are you a process prisoner to shiny syndrome? I kind of like that. Let's go ahead and extract that. Once again, this is what's happening on the back end. It's extracting, boom, it published everything into my clips. So right here, are you a process prisoner? It grabbed another part of the clip.
How lucky you are, because you were just able to discover how to literally spawn more sales.
So notice this is a different video.
But one of our latest Feudal Fusion automations.
Notice how it's a different video, right? You have probably noticed the post now. And once again, guys, it's all posted. I don't really have to think too much. Boom, it just posted. It's on my YouTube channel. And the videos look like, right now, I'm just kind of showing you guys what's going on. And of course, some of you watching probably wondering, but the process is relatively quick. It shows video uploaded. So what are we going to do next? Let's take so let's open up Paint over here. And I'm going to kind of show you the whole process of how to what we're going to do next to expand this. So this way you kind of get an idea. So right now we got this YouTube viral clipper. So YouTube viral clipper is one of those Feudal Fusion automations that is just ready and available for you guys already. If you're a ThreadStack subscriber, you use it, you'll save yourself an incredible amount of hours. But YouTube viral clipper is all good and great, but YouTube loves when you have native content. So if you just drop it, if you just drop it the way it is, YouTube is gonna be like, no, it's an API call. I don't like it too much because I don't see it could have been just ghosted and posted. It knows that. YouTube knows that it was just that APIs were used and it was more like automatic. It's not gonna give you incredible results unless you level up. To level it up, you want to introduce native techniques. So iPhone injection techniques, such as relating the video to another long form video. That's the first step. The second step is in addition to relating the video to another long form video, you wanted to create a post and reference that video, that short form video in the post. You want to do that as well. Plus, what you want to do, you want to include add viral music on top of your video. So those are the strategies that you want to introduce as extra strategies after you add the short form clip. That is, if you want thousands of views versus 1 or 2 views. So guys, now of course, with the more features that you introduce inside of the video, the easier it's going to be for that video to pop up. Now, the question is how to do this? What is the most logical step? the easiest way for me to explain that to you guys is to continuously elevate this automation together in community into a lot better solution than what it is now. Right now, it's kind of far. And in fact, what we're gonna do a little bit more. We're gonna add a little bit extra. Okay. So we're gonna take this, and I'd like to, I was thinking about maybe just spicing it up a little bit and using ChatGPT, but I ran out of credits on ChatGPT. So instead, what we're gonna do instead, guys, we're gonna take this video, we're gonna take this YouTube, um, the clip that I created. We're gonna just make because this looks a little bit too empty. Analyze a YouTube video, that kind of stuff. It just looks a bit empty. So let's go ahead and spice it up. So what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna go ahead and I have a folder in there. And what I'll do is I'll just close that out, Control C, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open that folder real quick just to kind of show you what I'm doing. So right now you guys already seen an example of me clipping the YouTube video and just blasting it, blasting it. But right now let's go ahead and spice it up. What I mean by spice it up, let me go ahead and obviously this is where we're trying to get to. This is where we're trying to get to, guys. Okay. So right now this product on its own is already fire. It saves like hundreds of hours per month for you. But we're going to level it up so this we get millions of views from just few short form videos. But the question is how? The answer is this. We need to introduce this. But how do we introduce all of those elements over here on the right-hand side without getting cooked? Well, before we talk about getting cooked and all that other stuff, guys, what we're going to do, I'm going to quickly show you the sales page. So the sales page over here, this is what we do. Here's the sales page. Guys, when we create any of those products, why do you guys think I have $1 million people following my channel? Why? Like, why the goats follow my channel? How come they didn't just quit and do things on their own? Why are they following me? I created the explanation today in one of the videos and I explained why. But one of the top reasons why is because I do something that they don't have and they all want it. So, guys, I want to teach you something that you could really, really, really get benefit from. You could create similar products like this. And of course, I'm not saying go ahead and resell to businesses. I'm saying build it for yourself and squabble up together with a bunch of community folks to build it together. For example, here's what I'm showing. This is how I'm building the YouTube viral clipper on one of the communities. So as you can see, I'm dropping iteratively everything that I'm talking about. But let's talk about something else and take this a little bit further. We're gonna go ahead and add this kind of content a little bit more and just kind of let's include the sales page in the mix as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up Gemini. So Gemini, and before I do that, let me kind of go ahead and take a look at front end and see what kind of pictures we have. So I'm using just basic commands over here. So we got source images, ls, cd images. Where's the images? I'm just kind of looking for the images. Maybe it was in a backend, ls, cd images, cd src, ls. No, probably it was in a front end, ls, cd, ls, cd front end, ls, and then we're gonna quickly do cd src maybe in there, ls, yes, cd images. So we're gonna go here. Obviously, there's a few images here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna open up Gemini real quick, and we're just gonna say, look, there's a bunch of images. Look, there's bunch of images in there, in there, in the images folder, uh, in front end, in the images folder. Can you go ahead and just add this to the front end UI user interface, and also add this link for more info. This is our sales page, Gumroad, Gumroad link, but edit in a edit in the edit in the homepage section. There are two images. Maybe have one on a on the homepage, and the other one in the clips section. Include something include something good for luxury pet man for luxury pet moms over 40. Some very good appealing info why they should get it, why they should get it, why they should use it. So it's not just URL. It's not just a URL that gets pasted into a YouTube Clipper, but more better looking front end interface. Um, I'm just gonna hit that and let's see what it comes up with. That is basically what we're coming up with. So okay, I'll add images from my home clips. A Gumroad link with luxury pet marketing copy, YouTube copy clipper. I'll start by exploring the source front end direction to locate the correct files. Okay, I confirm the directory. Still stuck in the images directory. I'll try the globe to find the files. So it's gonna go ahead and kind of find it, front end, etc. So it's kind of looking around, trying an alternative method. I could have told it more the path, whatever. Actually, it already knows the path. It looks in the correct path. So I'm sandbox in images directory and need to be in source to proceed. Please change my working directory uh front source. Once there, I'll list the files, read them, etc., etc. And then let's okay. Uh, I'm just gonna copy this. Okay, okay. What is the best way for me to switch while in terminal? While in terminal. Let's see. I want to switch without leaving Gemini. That's basically what I want to do. What I asked, like, what is the best way? Confirming directory lock. So ideally, maybe I should just open up another window and just kind of have that available. To switch, use the cmd command in your case. Go to okay, okay, cd like this. No, obviously it's inside the terminal. Okay, understand what image is gone to front. I'll begin by listing the files and directory failed to execute. I'm still confined. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this. ls Gemini. Okay, do you see PNG images like this? I'm ready. What can I do? Do you see that PNG image in a file in a folder? Images. You didn't answer. You didn't answer. Yes or no? Do you see it? Okay, integrate those images in front end with this Gumroad as a sales page for luxury pet moms over 40 seeking to save time on content. Okay, so the page will have a modern luxury and the images, a call to action, scaffold, a new React property style bootcamp. Create React component to display images, Gumroad link. The front end already has a UI. Review its structure and inject it in there. So through the whole process of prioritizing integration approach. And of course, this is probably the best way to do that. Ah, okay. And let me go to notebook LM, notebook.
So what if cutting edge AI could help decode, your unique health story? Everything from a single x-ray right down to the subtleties hidden in your genetic code.
Hmm,
Imagine a shortcut to being truly well informed about where medicine is heading.
that's a powerful image.
So what
And it's actually becoming less science fiction and more reality.
Right. So today we're taking a deep dive into some really groundbreaking advancements in medical AI, specifically stuff coming out of Google research and DeepMind.
Yeah, some fascinating work.
Our mission really is to unpack how these new multimodal AI models are changing the game, how they understand and interact with all sorts of different medical data.
We're talking imaging, genomics, a whole spectrum.
Exactly. And the promise is, well, more personalized health insights, maybe faster, more accurate diagnoses for you.
That's the goal. We'll be looking at insights from several key papers today. There's the one on MedGemini, another on multimodal LLMs for individual health data.
Right. And also DeepNull, MRE-SEL for genetic analysis, that IH retinal clock paper, and one on variational inference for polygenic risk scores. Quite a list.
It is, lots to cover, but it paints a really interesting picture of where things are going.
Okay, let's unpack this.
It's genuinely exciting to see how these models are pushing boundaries. The core idea really is moving beyond just looking at one type of data in isolation.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, it's about integrating information from, multiple sources all at once.
Kind of like how a doctor looks at your test results, your symptoms, your history, and everything together.
Precisely, exactly like that. But doing it on a scale
Hmm.
and with a depth that's just well, unprecedented.
That holistic approach, it sounds incredibly powerful. And you mentioned MedGemini is kind of at the forefront here.
Yeah, MedGemini's a
Okay, let's see. Maybe something better. That was kind of boring.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are diving into something pretty unique. It's where high-tech AI meets this like hyper-specific social media hustle.
Yeah, forget your standard enterprise tools.
Exactly. We're unpacking an automation system built for just an incredibly niche and honestly pretty unforgettable group of users.
He really is the definition of specialized AI. And the source material is key here. We're pulling from excerpts of a YouTube transcript. The title is, well, you gotta love it. Steering up the pot freedom fusion automation for luxury pet booty boss moms and digital funesses.
That title alone is something else, isn't it? So, our mission today is to look beyond maybe the hype around this Freedom Fusion system and really understand the tech underneath. How are they claiming to fuse, real-time emotional recognition, strategy advice, and business automation all into one tool, and specifically for this very distinct audience?
We're basically looking at a system that says it'll give you the roadmap, create the content, and check how you're feeling all at once. It's like operationalizing the user's mental state.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Right.
Let's start with the core idea and who it's for, because that seems to drive everything here. The system itself is called Steering Up the Pot Freedom Fusion Automation.
Yep. And it's from the Freedom Fusion System Talent Agency.
Okay.
And we really have to pause on the target audience because it shapes every design choice they've made. It's built specifically for luxury pet moms over 40 and digital cease.
Wow. That's specific.
Yeah, and it's not just like a fun marketing angle. It lets the creators build in really precise, super personalized assumptions about what these users need for content, what their struggles are, their digital habits.
Right. It understands that maybe this kind of entrepreneur often struggles with just keeping up with content or strategic burnout, maybe.
Exactly.
But this is where it gets really interesting, moving past the audience into the actual tech. The system uses some genuinely cutting edge personalization stuff, starting with an AI avatar.
Right, injected right into the user interface.
An avatar. Okay.
And that avatar, that's the core mechanism for integrating the psychological side. The sources confirm this AI avatar is built to read and recognize the user's physical cues, emotions, gestures.
Gestures, like what?
It specifically mentions simple things, like a wave, or whether the user's smiling.
So it's watching you through the camera. And this isn't just passive observation, it's a dynamic feedback loop then.
Exactly right. That real-time recognition and response. It's powered by connecting back into the Gemini Live API.
Okay, Gemini Live. Why is that important?
Well, it means the system is built for really low latency, conversational AI, and visual understanding.
Yeah.
It's not just spotting a face, it's processing the meaning behind the gesture, or the expression, like right now.
So the system can react instantly to how the user seems to be feeling.
Precisely.
That dual role is what really jumped out at me. It's not just for business, it's also acting as the user's, well, the source says therapist, while also giving strategic advice. It recognizes your mood, figures out if you're happy or smiling, before it tells you what your next business move should be.
Yes, and this is where we get to a really critical insight, I think. This system literally operationalizes your mental state.
What do you mean by operationalizes?
Well, think about it. If you're struggling with your luxury pet brand, you look stressed on camera, you're not smiling. The system takes that psychological input and uses it as a business metric.
Huh.
It merges content strategy with a kind of therapeutic check-in. It treats your emotional well-being not as some separate thing, but as a direct signal of a, quote, brand deficiency that needs an automated fix.
So the implication is, if you look unhappy, the algorithm assumes your content's probably suffering too, and it instantly adjusts the strategy.
That seems to be the idea.
But that raises a big question, doesn't it? Does this kind of forced emotional check-in maybe stifle authentic expression, or does it just enforce productivity?
That tension seems, baked right into the model. The goal is efficiency, removing friction. So if the system sees you're not smiling, it probably won't hit you with some complex 5-step strategic task.
It makes sense.
It'll likely trigger the simplest, most efficient, automated output just to keep things moving.
Yeah.
The underlying tech is serious, but the way it's applied is designed to feel almost soothing.
Okay, so the front end is all about this emotional recognition, AI avatars. Let's talk mechanics. How are they actually deploying this seemingly sophisticated tool without, the hassle of a huge standalone app?
Right. This is where their deployment strategy is pretty ingenious, actually.
Yeah.
And it addresses that technical balance point. It looks like a slick native app icon on your iPhone, right?
Yeah.
But the sources clarify the core application is actually running inside the Safari browser.
In the browser. That seems counterintuitive for something this powerful. Why skip the App Store?
Flexibility, speed. That seems to be the priority for this kind of fast-moving social media strategy. Running it browser-based lets them push updates instantly, iterate quickly, without all the red tape of App Store reviews.
Okay.
And crucially, they integrate this browser app with iPhone shortcuts. The Freedom Fusion system explicitly says this lets them tap into better functions and combine features over and over.
Ah, okay. So they're using the iPhone's own deep functionality like camera access, data, notifications via the Shortcuts app, but the main brain is external in the browser.
You got it.
That's a pretty clever workaround, ensures fast deployment and deep device integration.
Exactly. Now, think about the actual interaction. The sources list these action buttons that are super specific to this niche, like find a viral comment, doom scroll to find a TikTok video, create viral script.
Very specific.
When the user clicks one of those, the feedback needs to be instant.
You're right. Tell us about that immediate reflection part.
Okay, so as the user clicks a button, that action immediately gets reflected in real time in a database. This is important for you listening to understand. It's not just doing the task, it's logging the strategic choice instantly. This lets the system analyze user behavior like what are they automating versus what are they doing manually. And it can then refine its recommendations on the fly.
Okay, that makes sense. Which brings us to the big marketing claim, the one that supposedly gets rid of strategic burnout. The user sees a problem, right? No new content, maybe customer flow is down.
Yeah.
What does the system promise happens next?
The promise is simple. Just push one button.
One button.
Yeah. The creator claims the user doesn't need to remember anything, saying the system just does it. It basically takes over, guides what to say, what to post.
Removes the mental load of complex strategies.
Right, while keeping the user technically in control of the final output. The system provides the brain power and the execution path, like, instantly.
That level of promised ease, I can see how that sells to busy entrepreneurs. But we can't skip over this other detail, the sensory experience they built in. This part feels like pure psychological engineering.
You mean the ASMR elements combined with whisper sound?
Yes, cooked up into the automation, as the source puts it.
Yeah, that's not just like a random aesthetic choice. It's part of that whole anti-friction design we talked about.
So why inject calming sounds into a business tool? Seems odd.
It connects right back to the emotional check-in. Content creation is stressful, right? Especially when you feel like you're trying to keep up with endless TikTok trends.
Definitely.
So by adding ASMR and whisper sounds known to be relaxing or attention-grabbing in a soft way, they're deliberately trying to lower the user's stress during the task.
Ah, okay.
They're creating this auditory comfort layer to keep their boss mom user-focused and calm while they do high-stress things like trying to make viral content. It frames the automation as this soothing helper, not some demanding machine.
Okay, so if that's the tech and the psychology, what's the big strategic promise? Moving into the strategy part, the main benefit seems clear. The user avoids spending, quote, incredible amount of hours listening to TikTok gurus giving vague advice.
Exactly. They swap passive listening for active, prescriptive doing. Instead of generic tips, they get ultra-specific, actionable recommendations right there on their iPhone, tailored to their particular life on the go.
And the financial goal is really blunt. The creator wants to make it super easy for you to spawn money. That language is aggressive, aims right at that effortless income dream. How does the system supposedly do that?
By using specific micro skills that the automation helps with. The sources call it stacking TikTok sniping.
Stacking TikTok sniping. Okay, that's definitely jargon. What does that mean?
Well, we have to infer a bit, but sniping suggests a strategy of really rapid, highly targeted content deployment.
Okay, like hitting a moving target.
Kind of. The automation probably reads real-time trends the second a sound or a format starts going viral, and instantly snipes that trend by generating a relevant script tailored for their niche, the luxury pet thing.
And the stacking part.
Stacking probably means layering these quick viral hits one after another across the user's platforms, all automated, maximizing that tiny window before the trend dies. The automation basically eliminates the lag time that stops most people from jumping on those micro trends effectively.
It's like an automated first mover advantage.
Right.
And apparently, this isn't a standalone thing. The sources mention a related tool for the same audience, the BioSpice Social Blaster.
Right, created by someone named Rome Wells.
Okay.
And the BioSpice Social Blaster is pitched as the ultimate tool for these same users to, quote, blast trendy videos across platforms and make their engagement soar.
So it sounds like Freedom Fusion handles the strategy and creation,
Mm-hmm.
and then BioSpice handles the like super fast distribution everywhere.
That seems to be the suggested workflow, yeah. An ecosystem of niche tools.
So if we connect this to the bigger picture, beyond just the super specific audience, what's the real concept they're trying to pioneer here?
Well, I think they're attempting to unify the whole entrepreneurial workflow. From brainstorming based on your mood,
Right.
through content creation using real-time data, all the way to aggressive multi-platform posting, all in one integrated dashboard.
So the core value proposition is combining all these separate apps and functions tailored for this user's very specific life on the go and brand.
Exactly. And the source claims that unique combination doesn't exist anywhere else.
And woven through all this tech talk and efficiency promises, there's that recurring philosophical mantra or slogan.
Ah, yes. Always remember in your weakest moments, the strongest version of you is waiting to be born.
Kind of ties it all together emotionally.
It does. It humanizes the cold automation.
Yeah.
Links the tech to personal growth, ultimate success.
Yeah.
It sells the idea that the automation itself is the way you unlock that strongest version.
Okay, so let's try and synthesize what we've learned today. We've taken a deep dive into this incredibly specialized AI system.
Right?
It uses real-time emotional and gesture recognition, combines it with some clever browser and iPhone shortcut tricks
Mhm.
to give automated prescriptive content advice for really niche social media businesses.
Mm.
And the big promise is basically eliminating the time spent on strategy for this hyper-focused group.
Yeah, and I think the key takeaway for you listening is seeing this intense acceleration of AI specialization.
Mhm.
It's not just about AI getting faster.
You're right.
It's about models shifting from general smarts to these hyper-focused tools that integrate really deep psychological inputs, your mood, your
Yeah.
smile, with immediate tailored business outputs like viral scripts or sales leads.
It turns human emotion into like an operational data point.
Exactly.
It's this totally integrated feedback loop, fuses therapy, tech, and making money.
Which leads us to, I think, an important question for you to mull over. If an automation system can instantly spot a problem with your brand, read your mood through an avatar, and then fix your content strategy just by you pushing one button,
Yeah.
does that fundamentally change the value we place on human intuition? Or maybe long-term strategic planning, especially in these niche digital businesses?
Mm.
Or does it just free people up to focus on the truly creative stuff that maybe AI can't capture yet?
That's an excellent thought to leave us with. Thank you for guiding us through this very unique, deeply specialized corner of AI automation.
My pleasure. It was fascinating.
And thank you for joining us for the deep dive. We'll see you next time.
All right, guys, thank you for allocating a little bit of your time. And I know I'm showing you guys some tokens and APIs, that stuff. I'm gonna remove that out of the way. But look, here's how it works, guys. Essentially, this automation is absolutely fire, guys. It makes it super easy for you to get ahead of the game and just blast content like a maniac across YouTube. And of course, we're gonna expand it real quick to Threads, Insta, LinkedIn, etc., etc. But the first thing is what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump into this mode on Ubuntu WSL. Not the most fastest way to develop things, but needless to say, that can do the trick. So what am I doing over here? I have one terminal opened up. I have another terminal kind of getting cooked up over here. It kind of got cooked, so we're gonna just remove that. We're gonna control that, kill it a little bit. We're gonna get back to see the actual version itself. Try to do it in different windows to just make it easier. We're gonna start off with a start dev script. So this is the regular script that you could already get access to, guys. It's available for my Threads Stack subscribers. And of course, guys, it will save you incredible amount of time for your brand. For some of our brands, it generates millions of dollars already, guys. And especially if you have like a restaurant or any other kind of business and you really wanted to uh, grow your brand faster, this is what you use. You use combination of this automation plus whatever other automation that we build as our talent agency grows. And of course, guys, if you want to get a complete breakdown for what kind of automations we do have a couple of partnerships with universities and a bunch of other places. So let me go ahead and give you a quick breakdown what we do. So today it looks like somebody wanted to have kind of a collaboration going. So I went ahead and I responded. Once in a while, guys, we get some collaboration requests from other community members, and this is where you collaborate. So here's a person asking for help. This is my response right away. Like, hey, you want help? This is it. This is my terms. So guys, look, this is how you use the community. If you really wanted to go ahead and join and jump in, this community is free. If you want to get access to premium community and learn how to build incredible Freedom Fusion automations and spawn money for your brand, then definitely, guys, jump into it. There's close to 22,000 members, and I have my own community that has over 100,000 side hustlers and over 100 coaches. You could jump in and learn exponentially faster than any YouTube video channel that you ever came across. So guys, look, here's how it works. Essentially, what we do, we build different types of automations. You join and you start building. For example, right now we're building YouTube Viral Clipper. You could learn more about YouTube Viral Clipper as we continuously building it. And of course, guys, you could also take a look at the sales page. So the sales page is kind of easy for you guys to understand, but the idea is simple. If you continue building, all you got to do is just kind of let me just kind of refresh to see what the sales page right here. So if I was to go here and kind of show you guys the link, this is what you look like. And then what I do, this is, so I'm just gonna edit this and I'm gonna include this like this. Now check out the sales page, sales page. Watch how we evolve it further. Okay, so this is what we do. Boom. Watch how we evolve it further, and then you could click on it and you could kind of see what's going on. So the idea is when you start building any kind of product, guys, definitely want to be vibe coding and brand vibing simultaneously all in one shot without getting cooked too much. So one of the ways to do that is obviously build something that makes total sense. Right now, what we did, we spawned this thing up and we got a local front end and back end turned on. So we're gonna go ahead and open up local front end and back end. This is we're using very simple tech stack that just runs on your computer. It's a little slow. We're probably gonna have to revert this thing and see what's going on over here. So we're gonna kind of correct this thing and just say, look, we got this. We're gonna have to fix this up. So what we do is we just take that stuff. This is how you wipe code real quick, guys. You take this and you just you open that up like this. Then you close it and you instantiate Gemini session, and then you just say, I got stuck. The front end UI looks broken. Please analyze and fix it. That's basically how you want to do it. Now, of course, guys, right now I'm using Gemini to reduce the number of tokens, etc., etc., etc. But if you really want to do it quicker, use Claude. Claude will kind of eat up a lot of tokens and makes it super easy for you to build a fire looking app. Now, of course, you have to kind of go back and forth and verify here and there and here and there. But with Claude, you verify a lot less based on the error. What do we got? It seems there's a syntax error, etc., etc. The error expecting Unicode escape sequence often points to an issue with the new characters are being interpreted. Right now, I'm using Gemini 2.5. They're introducing Gemini 3.0. You could use Codex in combination with all sorts of other um, apps, but like honestly, guys, if you really want to build something quick, just use Claude in combination with Gemini, where you tell Claude to call Gemini and just wipe code the heck out of your app real quick, release it to production, and you're good to go. Now, of course, guys, keep in mind that the way you build a brand, you build it based on continuous kind of introduction of value for whatever the community that you're communicating with. So right here, for example, this is the community that I'm squabbling up with. This is what I'm building. And as you can see, there's like, I already dropped the link over here. People could see what this is. But why? How come I'm not getting banned from the community for dropping sales links? This is a technique that nobody really teaches you until you actually get banned and realize that, oh my God, nobody's really watching any, like I can't advertise or promote anywhere. If you're falling into that trap, guys, all you need to do is just follow the structure the way I'm doing it, and you're not gonna get banned. And of course, and people gonna let you post links too. But there's an art to do it. I'm a top grade over here on this community. Didn't really take me that long to become top grader, guys. Another community on FUD, I'm also top grader. It's relatively easy, guys, for you to become a top grader on the leaderboards. When you become a top gold, it becomes super easy, guys, for you to spawn money from different relationships, building activities, etc. If you want to become fast, like super fast, kind of just become really like a top gold, then what you got to do is take a look at this post over here and simply like it will explain you everything for what you got to do, what automation you got to use. Just go through this post over here, which Freedom Fusion automations you're going to get access to if you were to become our Thread Stack subscriber. Go through that, take a look whenever you get a chance, and it will provide you more detailed explanations. And of course, you get free access to multiple guides, etc., etc., etc. Really easy to become top gold with Skookie Sys. Freedom Fusion automation just allows you to literally navigate through multiple channels, etc., etc. Just makes it super easy for you to get ahead of the game. Now, keep something in mind, guys. I'm doing this while simultaneously vibe coding and brand vibing simultaneously. Vibe coding, brand vibing. I do have a couple of things going on. I have a Firefly recording the session. I do have a bunch of other things recording the session. So it's kind of a smooth sailing, guys. Smooth sailing for doing all the stuff. Now, the question is, how do you do this in a way? The file's now formatted. The front end should render correctly. Okay, so I bet, let me go ahead and take a look. So guys, look, obviously this is not hard. This is easily could be um, something that you could get yourself into. If you guys are interested in joining this, jump in. If you want to be part of this workshop, jump in, go to, so right now here, the meeting is scheduled, etc. You could ask questions from the chat bots. But if you really want to get ahead of the game, jump in into the Freedom Fusion Flip workshop. That's gonna give you the wings of freedom right away, guys. It's gonna give you the wings of freedom. Now, if you don't do that, then you can't ask me any questions. But if you join, you could ask me questions right now. So right now, what I'm quickly gonna do, I'm just gonna get out. I'm gonna start up stardev .sh. Obviously, guys, like the whole script over here is just running this via this kind of interface, and it takes a little bit longer. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a look and do a little exploration why it's taking a little longer. We use Comet Browser, Comet Perplexity to quickly do that, and we're just gonna do a quick check. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why the hell is it so slow for my backend to start off? And let's paste that like this, and then let's include the file over here. For the file, guys, this is what you want to do. Typically, you want to do something like this. You want to usage, and you do copy path, and just go here and just paste that in real quick, and you're good to go. So guys, keep something in mind. This is super fast-paced training. We provide that training and make it available for any mom over 40 or any other business owners who wants this training. It takes a little bit of time for you to kind of get through and kind of understand this. But once you do, it's going to be smooth sailing. Um, can you optimize? Can you optimize this? Can you construct uh, precise instructions for how to increase speed. So this way I don't have to sit there waiting for 5 minutes for backend to load. And I know there's other tech stacks that we could use to accelerate that, but I'm using Perplexity. Of course, if you guys want to have a link for Perplexity, I could hook you up and I could explain you how this whole YouTube viral clipper works. So the backend of YouTube viral clipper project starts slowly, primarily because TypeScript compilation and hot reload with TSX Watch expands startup overhead, and any intensive disk or video processing further bottlenecks performance, especially if your environment runs on mechanical disk. Okay, so using TSX Watch rather than a lighter dev server or incremental compiler can be slow for large projects on limited hardware. It scans and compiles all TS files before starting Express when you have a deep or numerous dependencies. Resource intensive disk IO. No, this is I don't think this has to do with any video processing. Video processing. This happens only in the beginning, on the beginning, before I load any images, any videos into it. Okay, so let's see. So right now, Perplexity just flies across different places. It's a lot stronger than Gemini or anything else, guys, in terms of like research capabilities. Absolutely insane. And you could use Gemini to consult Perplexity and connect it through API and get gazillion times faster, better, greater results than cooking your brain trying to figure this out forever. So since the load slow backend starts happens before any video processing, it's likely relates to setup library loading environment. Okay. So now let's do this. Does it have to do anything? Does it have to do anything that I'm running it on WSL? Should I move that? Should I move that? Move that to pure Linux. Okay, so guys, we're gonna just sometimes you gotta think outside of the box. DSL. So running your backend can be indeed contributed to start slowness compared to running a native Linux environment. That's the WSL, especially with the file system mounted on Windows Server, usually has slower file system operations who can affect processes that do a lot of I/O, such as TypeScript compilation module, resolution, etc., blah, 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 blah. YS11 might drop down starter. Okay, so recommendation, moving the entire project development, entire native installation or dedicated will improve type files. Okay, if you want to stay on WS, good practices to keep a project folders under the same native WSL file system, home users or mounted. Okay, how do I move it? 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 And better what? Better what? Tell Gemini to move it, to move it, to move it. Prepare the instruction. Prepare the instruction file for Gemini to do complete move. To do complete move. Guys, because last thing I want to be doing here is sitting getting cooked, trying to like wait for another 5 minutes for every one of those things and multiplies exponentially, guys. The whole concept multiplies. So this Python. Oh, this is more than Python. This is everything, guys. This is more than Python. Okay, so guys, check this out. So prepare the target native. So we got native directory, we got WSL. Okay. So we gotta inside WSL, create a new directory for your home folder on any native Linux path. Okay. Copy projects files to native directory. Okay. Okay. So we gotta do this. After copying, ensure all files owned by Linux user have proper permissions. Reinstall node modules. Okay. Okay. Start dev. This will now run what script on native files with faster disk optional. Have to confirm all successful formatting and behavior matches, whatever. Like right now, guys, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna take a look. Yeah. Let's go. Boom. Let's load up viral clipper. Did we get any of this integration stuff? So we're gonna probably, here's what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll just do this teach thing. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. So we got connect sales page. Boom. Woohoo. I kind of like that. Get Feudal Fusion system now. Yes. Thank you, Lord, for making it easy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'll boom, just want to include that directly inside of community. Guys, this is how it works. This is how threads stack along the way inside of the community. Okay, so we're gonna go further into community real quick, then we're gonna refactor the whole automation real quick to make it faster, and then we're gonna be good. Edit the sales page. So edit the sales page. So we're going here, guys. We constantly letting people know, hey, this is the development. This is what was going on. Like, if you're not doing this, forget about it. Nothing is going to be working on there. nothing is going to be working out for you guys. If you ain't doing that, people are going to be like, nah, I bet. Let me go ahead and like not do any of that. So, edit, edit sales page, 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 fire inside of the UI, inside of the UI, inside of the UI. Okay, she getting further, guys. Now, keep on going, guys. So right now we're getting a little further. Let me just take a look what's happening with TikTok. So while all this happening, guys, I'm just kind of chilling, growth media vibe, contacting me, etc. I'm gonna go ahead and let them know, like, hey, you guys contacting me. Anyway, guys, I don't want to bore you too much. We're gonna continue. So, the next thing. So, what exactly are we gonna be focusing on is yes. I think, let me just make sure that I'm still streaming. Prepare the instruction. Prepare the instruction file. For Gemini, do it move. To do complete move. Guys, because like, wait, let me go ahead and do something better. Just kind of, yeah. Let me turn something on for you guys.
Okay, so let's unpack this. You sent over some really remarkable source materials today.
Good night. Yeah.
It's detailing what might be the most hyper-focused piece of business automation we've ever looked at.
Right.
The steering up the pot freedom fusion system.
It's a fascinating deep dive, I think. Mostly because it hits on a big question in AI right now.
Which is?
You know, how specific can this tech actually get before it, like, breaks the mold?
Yeah.
This isn't your general productivity tool. It's more like a bespoke digital butler, really, designed for just one type of brand builder.
Absolutely. So our mission today then is to really analyze this thing, not just the software itself, but the whole strategy behind it. We need to look at the core tech engine, you know, the AI, how it hooks into the iPhone.
Right.
And then, yeah, dissect that incredibly specific audience it's aiming for.
And the promises it makes about building their brand.
Exactly. The prescriptive stuff.
And we've got insights directly from the creators, the Freedom Fusion System people.
Yeah, which is great.
So we can explore how they built this ready-made playbook.
Yeah.
Designed apparently to just cut out all that time you'd spend researching or listening to advice.
Right, saving hours listening to gurus, as they put it. Huh. Okay, let's start with the tech engine then, because here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
This whole system seems to center around a very sensitive AI avatar. The materials say it's injected into the interface, and it recognizes, well, not just what you type, but your actual physical and emotional state.
Yeah, like gestures, smiles, your general mood.
Which is pretty advanced stuff.
And what's fascinating is how that recognition gets processed. It's not just sitting there. No, this emotional data, the gestures, it's immediately tied into the Gemini Live API.
Okay, Gemini Live. We should probably clarify for listeners what live means here.
Good point. Yeah, live means real time, like very low latency interaction with a powerful language model.
So no waiting around for the chatbot to think.
Exactly. You're interacting more like a conversation.
Yeah.
And the system's actually using your body language as part of the input.
Wow. Okay. And that real-time connection, that's what powers this immediate feedback loop they talk about.
That's right. The sources show specific actions the user takes. They get reflected instantly in a database.
Like what kind of actions?
Well, remarkably specific ones, actually. Things tied right into the, the creator economy routine.
Yeah.
Like if you wave your hand or maybe click on a step like trying to find a viral comment or clicking on doom scroll to find a TikTok video, that input gets registered instantly.
So it's logging everything, every click, every hesitation, every task you finish.
Seems like it. Basically building an operational audit of your creative process as you go.
To then give you better guidance, presumably.
That's the idea. Ongoing optimized guidance based on what you actually do.
This sounds incredibly complex, sophisticated anyway, but it has to run on a standard iPhone, right? So let's talk about the technical trick here. It looks like a normal app.
Right.
But the sources spill a secret. It's actually running inside the Safari browser. Why do that?
Ah, okay. That decision is, well, it's crucial. It really speaks to needing to get around standard limitations.
App Store rules, maybe?
Probably.
All right.
Running a really complex automation flow, one that integrates deeply with device features, that often bumps up against App Store guidelines.
Okay.
So by running it through Safari, they can then tap into the second key bit of tech,
Which is?
iPhone shortcuts.
Ah. Okay, so the shortcuts integration is the key. That's what unlocks the phone's deeper functions.
Exactly. That shortcuts integration makes it possible to tap into better functions, as the sources say,
Yeah.
and lets the user mix it up multiple times. It's the bridge, really, between a web application, which Safari basically is,
Uh-huh.
and the ability to access and control device functions, things you really need for creating content on the move.
Makes sense. Okay, AI, Avatar, Gemini Live, Safari shortcuts. Already pretty complex.
But wait, there's more.
Oh.
Just when you think the stack couldn't get any weirder, they layer in a sensory experience.
The sensory.
The source material mentions adding ASMR elements.
It's in the SMR. Seriously. Like the tingly sounds.
Yep, and combining those with whisper sounds.
Wait, whisper sounds while you're trying to work. For the listener, ASMR is autonomous sensory meridian response. Those sound triggers some people find relaxing.
That's it. And yeah, integrating these like relaxing whispers while you're, say, doom scrolling to find a viral video.
That's a best.
It's a bold move, isn't it? It kind of points to a design philosophy that thinks the creative process needs guiding, not just logically, but emotionally, sensorially even. Like they want to reduce the anxiety of making content by wrapping the whole workflow in this immersive, calming soundscape.
So we've got this really complex, real-time emotion reading whispering system. Okay. If we connect all that technical plumbing to the bigger picture, it's all serving this incredibly laser-focused niche, right? Which brings us to the big question. Who on earth is paying for this kind of bespoke system?
Well, the creators define their audience with almost surgical precision.
Okay.
They call them the luxury pet moms over 40 and digital Seuss.
Wow. Okay. That is a lot to unpack. Let's break it down. Luxury pet moms over 40.
Right. So think high disposable income,
Check.
highly engaged with maybe their pets, their online presence, and potentially time poor, needing maximum efficiency.
Okay, that makes sense. What about digital Seuss? What does that mean?
Digital Cease, yeah. It's often slang for digitally native female entrepreneurs,
Ah, okay.
particularly those building brands online. Maybe coaches, creators, people monetizing really small niches.
Got it.
And this automation was specifically created by the Freedom Fusion System talent agency for this exact group.
So the agency built it for its clients or potential clients matching this profile.
Seems like it. So strategy is pretty smart, actually. Target users who have the money, they're committed, and they have a major pain point.
And what is that central pain point this whole system is designed to, well, obliterate?
It's basically the information overload problem, drowning in advice.
Right.
The core benefit, according to the sources, is saving an incredible amount of hours listening to TikTok gurus.
Okay, I can see the appeal there.
Instead of trying to sift through all this conflicting, often generic advice and then trying to build your own strategy,
Yeah.
you just get instant prescriptive guidance tailored exactly to your brand and apparently even your emotional state at that moment.
So it's not just making you more productive, it's acting like a decision-making filter.
Pretty much.
You get these prescriptive real-time instructions popped right into your iPhone interface, telling you precisely what to do, what to say, what to post next, all to drive engagement.
And this loops back to maybe the most extraordinary claim they make,
Which is,
that AI avatar. It apparently serves a dual role.
okay, recognition of gestures, emotions, mood, we covered that. What's the other role?
Offering emotional support, essentially acting as your therapist.
Whoa, hang on, your therapist.
That's the phrasing in the source.
Okay. This system claims it can replace a human therapist and a marketing manager, all wrapped up in a Safari shortcut.
I know, it sounds...
Aren't they risking, I don't know, massively overpromising or taking on huge liability by saying an AI can be therapeutic?
It's definitely a bold claim. It reflects the ambition in AI development right now, doesn't it?
I guess.
But the language in the sources suggests it's maybe less about clinical therapy
Okay.
and more about preventing those emotional roadblocks in your creative workflow.
How so?
Like if the system detects you're frustrated or maybe low energy, remember the gesture recognition?
Yeah.
It could adjust its guidance or maybe deploy those ASMR whispers perhaps to gently steer you back to focus.
Ah, okay. So managing the emotional friction of content creation rather than like treating depression.
That seems a more likely interpretation.
Yeah.
Managing creative stress.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense. And the ultimate goal, then, as the creators define it.
It's pretty straightforward, actually. Make it super easy for these users, the luxury pet moms, the digital sisters, to get more leads, more followers, more views, and ultimately more sales by turning brand building into this structured, emotionally supported process.
Right. Supported by whispers.
Apparently. Which brings us to the sort of high-level operational philosophy, how they package this simplicity.
Okay.
The system really champions the idea of the one-button solution.
Yeah, I saw that. The claim that if you spot a deficiency in your brand, like no content, no customers,
Right.
you can just push a button and boom, it just like does it.
It's the ultimate promise of efficiency, isn't it? Almost bordering on magic.
But okay, here's the critical trade-off, right? How much control are you actually giving up for that efficiency?
That's the key question to analyze. The sources do highlight that it supposedly keeps the user in control by guiding them through steps, so they don't have to remember anything. The system handles the logistics, the strategy, the timing,
Uh-huh.
but the user is still the one, executing, pushing the
Uh-huh.
buttons, making the post.
Okay, so it eliminates the rote decision making, like what should I post, when, how should I phrase it?
Exactly.
But it preserves the human element. So the content still has the creator's voice, their authenticity.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
It's framed as an efficiency tool, not quite a full replacement yet.
Right. An AI co-pilot with strong opinions and ASMR.
And the philosophy behind this particular brand of success, they call it spawning money through micro skills.
Micro skills. Okay, we need to define this jargon, especially terms like stacking TikTok sniping. What is that?
Right, yeah, stacking TikTok sniping. It refers to a really specific content tactic for a short-form video.
Okay, sniping.
Sniping implies like rapidly spotting high-performing content or trends,
Uh-huh.
and then quickly repurposing them or reacting to them,
Yeah,
jumping on the bandwagon fast.
got it. And
Now-
stacking.
Stacking means automating that process, doing it repeatedly in rapid succession. So the system pushes this idea. Success comes from automating these small, repeatable, super specialized content tactics,
Right.
rather than relying on big, complex, time-consuming strategies.
In other words, stop trying to build the giant campaign. Just automate the tiny, specific tasks that actually get views and traffic right now.
Precisely. Quick wins, automated and stacked.
And this steering up the pot system, it doesn't exist in a vacuum, does it?
No, they point out a related tool in the ecosystem. It's called the BioSpice Social Blaster.
BioSpice Social Blaster.
Yeah.
Right, created by someone named Brome Wells.
That's right.
And it's described as the ultimate tool for this exact same audience.
Luxury pet moms and digital sisters again.
To blast trendy videos across platforms.
Yeah. So it suggests the market's moving towards these complete tool suites, right? Where every single part of the brand building workflow gets covered by a specialized integrated system.
Everything talking to everything else for that one specific user type.
That really is the synthesis value they're claiming.
Yeah.
The creator stated pretty clearly. Nothing else exists that
How did they put it?
that combines multiple apps together for your particular life on the go for your particular brand in a way.
That specific integration is the unique selling point.
Seems to be.
Okay. So let's try and wrap this up. What does this all mean for the broader tech landscape? We've looked at two core things here.
Right.
First, the powerful and frankly kind of bizarre technical stack. You've got the AI avatar, emotion recognition, Gemini Live,
Leveraging Safari and shortcuts.
and the ASMR. Can't forget the ASMR.
And the whispers.
And the whispers. And we paired that with the realization that this hyper-specific, integrated, prescriptive guidance
Right down to the user's mood.
is maybe becoming the ultimate weapon against information overload.
Yeah, these tools aim to just eliminate the need for the user to manually synthesize advice from, countless gurus.
By just giving them the pre-vetted real-time answer. Push here, say this.
Exactly. It's a complete package designed to automate the thinking process for a very defined, very high value audience.
Okay. So what does this mean for you, the listener, sort of watching this trend unfold?
Well, it reinforces the idea that customized tools are emerging really rapidly, not just to make tasks easier,
Yeah.
but maybe to eliminate decision fatigue altogether. The whole concept of an app seems to be dissolving into this idea of an integrated, prescriptive workflow.
Right. The automation claims to combine multiple apps for a specific life on the go, making brand management almost frictionless, which I guess raises a pretty important question for you to maybe mull over.
Okay.
When AI gets fully integrated into our daily shortcuts into our browsers, when that line between a standard app and a personal assistant just completely dissolves.
Yeah.
Will brand management or really any complex daily tasks just become entirely autonomous, entirely prescriptive, demanding nothing more from us than, I don't know, emotional compliance and pushing the button when prompted?
All right, guys. So you're probably watching this and wondering, like, oh my God, like, what is going on? So this is exactly what's going on. And yeah, we're quickly getting close to just creating basic tutorial. I want to say that's what I'm kind of doing right now, creating a very basic tutorial for on a sales page that just shows everything what needs to be done. So this is what it looks like when the clip gets edited. So you have some of those. Communicating on the go, spilling tea. This is perfect. Yeah, because you can just drag the small clip and blast it. Maybe even more perfect for you. Yeah. When you combine it, combine it, when you blast it across multiple socials. But the real trick comes into play. Into play is when you use native features of YouTube. That's what gets you the views, biggest views for your clips. To do that, clips, and to do that, and for that, we have other animations. Walk you through your iPhone to splice them up to increase the chances exponentially. So this is now. I'm just gonna. I know it's a lot of text, but this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit schedule post. Post working, schedule post. 10, 11. Let's do 11. Today's what? 11, 8, 8, and 2025, 5. Maybe like this. Maybe it's gazillion times better to do it this way. And 317, what time is it? 2:15. Let's do 02. 220. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. This is the first time I'm testing. Let's see. Okay. I guess it worked. This is the first time I tested, guys, this part. That's funny. You could schedule it, and we're gonna see. Your AI avatar guide is here. We're gonna see if it actually ended up posting on YouTube. But for now, let's you could schedule it. You can schedule the post. We could probably tap into, like, literally, guys, we don't need any of those other tools, any of those other companies who you gotta spend insane amount of money. We could integrate that with other things like blasting things across all socials, TikTok, etc. And I'll show you how to do that. But I think the most important part is there's a couple of ways to do that. Like the one solid way that I like to do that, to tap into across multiple socials, is through Freedom Fusion system by far. Like, because it just gives you so much value. It doesn't make any sense to do it any other way unless you're doing it directly through Freedom Fusion System CRM, which is something that I want to show you guys, but I kind of need to brainstorm it together with you guys for how we're going to pull that off. So this way it's all looped in into one big system that just blasts everything across socials. So as soon as you get a couple of clips like this, you just blast it across socials without you paying extra any money for any tools. So other than, of course, Freedom Fusion System CRM, which you need anyway for to grow your business. But let's see. This is what it looks like. So we schedule the post. Let's take a look at what happens when you schedule the post. We're gonna kind of include that functionality like this, and this is kind of this is schedule the post functionality, and just kind of including all the functionalities real quick. And then, of course, guys, what I like to do, I don't like to introduce boring features. Introduce, I like to introduce fun features. And scheduling post, although it could be fun, it's not exactly the most funnest thing in my book. So, but people still want it. So here's, you can either post it or schedule it. Schedule it. So once again, guys, what we did over here, and thank you guys for jumping in and allocating a little bit of your time. My name is Ron Wells. I'm a 21st century freedom writer, former certified math teacher for the state of Connecticut, and a full stack cybersecurity and cloud engineer. And today, we are building $1 million product. And I figured I'd just show you how to do it real quick. And then you could just repeat the same steps and build it as well. Or if you guys want to take over and build this, I'll give you a good feudal share. In fact, that's exactly what I told my community members. I told everybody, guys, here's the product. I'm building it. Who wants to spawn some money and I'll give you a feudal share? All we're going to do is expand the product. Everything's created for you guys, including the sales page. So what you would do essentially is you would take over this product. And what I would do is I got actually a couple of proposals for big universities and restaurant businesses. And the way it works is my talent agency creates far-looking Freedom Fusion automations. And what you do, you operationalize them and we spawn money together. This is what we do. Our hyper focus is on luxury pet moms over 40. This is the reason why you see all those automations just looking absolutely insane, hyper focused on moms over 40. But what the idea is, it's simple. You get hooked up with presentation like this, and you get hooked up with all the tools that my company have, all the code, everything operationalized. What you're gonna do, you're gonna expand the automation further. So what that means is you're pretty much going to be in front of moms over 40, luxury pet moms over 40 who are just spawning insane amount of money. You're going to be in front of them and you're going to be like, yo, sis, let me let me hook you up. And of course, they're going to love you for that because, you're giving them an opportunity to spend more time with their pets, cats, kids, and dogs. And of course, when they see what you offer, they're going to be like, oh, damn, I kind of like that. I want that. In fact, I had one mom reach out to me today. I sent her the link to Zoom, but unfortunately, she never showed up. Well, I guess that's her loss. But anyway, guys, look, this is why, I don't really want to focus on marketing too much. I want to give it to you guys. And of course, this is just, we have several automations that you could work on. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one, the one that I'm showing you over here, but I figured I just kind of, if you wanted to take over YouTube viral clipper, the one that I'm building right now, and it's pretty much already built, you just run with it and we spawn money. Now, what would you do next now that it's kind of built? Well, obviously, guys, there's going to be influx of moms, and they're like honeybees. They're going to be flying. They're going to be flying on top of that honey. So, and that honey is already there. And of course, you're going to operationalize this automation further and kind of walk them through the path, tell them how to use it, how they could use it for their business, and kind of guide them, not hold their hand, go through the whole process of kind of doing that. And what I want to focus on, I'm creating a proposal for New York University for fully blown system. And of course, I'll show you that system shortly. But right now, I'm kind of showing you stirring up the pot. Sheesh, only recently did I discover that I misspelled the word steering. Man, I don't know what I was smoked up on that day when I when I discovered that. But hey, I'm just gonna keep the typo, keep the typo, and sometimes people want to see typos just to make sure that you're real human and not AI. But needless to say, this is the next thing that I want you guys to operationalize. And of course, if you want to operationalize this automation, this one is called steering up the pot. I'm warning you though, unless you smoked up a lot of blunts, you're not ready for this one. Because this one will it's because it's nuts. It's literally nuts. What it does, there's a little AI avatar that pops up on a mom's iPhone, and it literally guides her for how to spawn money, how to navigate across TikToks, spins marketing angles, infuses those marketing angles directly on our iPhone, and and just like shows up, and there's like a little avatar that sits on her phone, mobile phone, and she uses two TikTok phones, two iPhones. One of them is a hub, and the other one is spoke. In this automation, and the reason why you gotta have two iPhones is because, uh, like social platforms love when you do things on iPhones. They don't like when you sit on a computer and just use APIs. You're not gonna get any results. So what we did, we came up with incredible automation that allows moms to stir up the pot on the internet to create basically like the whole process of stirring up the pot is just sniping a bunch of viral videos and literally responding um, with like a your own viral comment on another phone, and it just creates incredible engagement, and people start commenting, and the whole TikTok just ends up blowing up. So when I discovered that, I immediately created this Freedom Fusion automation. It's called stirring up the pot. The mechanics are kind of, I don't want to bore you with mechanics, but it's a little AI avatar that just pops up. And it just kind of says, yo, sis, you ain't smiling. Let me go ahead and walk you through some routines. And of course, bougie boss mom, they're like, I bet, let me see, what should I do? And of course, the AI avatar would say, oh, doom scroll a little bit. Then go ahead and after you doom scroll a little bit, click here, click there, but it's inside of the iPhone. So it's kind of crazy, guys. Like this one was, I don't know what I was smoked on that day, but when I whipped this one out, it was immediately destroyer of all sorts of communities out there, because a lot of people building boring automations that are just complete. Like when somebody comes up to me and says, Rome, I got a PDF automation. Literally, I want to take my computer and slap them across their head and say, what are you even bringing me this PDF automation? I don't want that. I want something on cutting edge where I have an actual AI avatar, literally analyzing mom's behaviors, emotions, and then responding back to mom in a friendly way for what to do, how to do it, and she just does it. Now, of course, guys, the whole I already showed you the quick demo for that. You could expand that, but the steps the mom would take would be should be doing different types of activities that would not destroy her as a person, that would not convert her into like a TikTok zombie, but instead make her like a freedom founder, and instead help her build her luxury pet brand so this way she could make more sales. And of course, guys, some of you probably wondering like, what kind of sales? What are you talking about? Obviously, guys, we talking about TikTok Shop. We're talking about spending money on TikTok Shop, and that's what all of those automations are all about, to help moms build their luxury pet store on TikTok Shop. And of course, in order for her to succeed, she needs to have a well-balanced life, meaning not just become a TikTok zombie, scrolling to infinity and wondering why things don't work for her, but we want to mix it up with all sorts of routines. I want to include therapists in the mix as well. I do have a couple of therapists, and of course, in my community, I'll show you quickly like the community and show you guys a bunch of therapists, because a lot of moms are losing it. They're literally going bonkers, don't like listening to TikTok gurus telling them what's hot, getting smoked by like literally just doing stupid things that don't work. So instead, what we did is we figured out a way for how to introduce emotions, to analyze emotions of moms over 40, to see if they're completely cooked, if they're like over addicted, if they're like, what is happening when they're browsing TikTok, when they're using their iPhone. And it's not just on a computer. I hate just the computer automations, guys. It's complete garbage, guys. When somebody says, I want to use automations on a computer, I literally take my my laptop and I slap them against the head, because that's not what people want. People on their iPhones all the time, and that's what social platforms want. So now, but like, what is going on? What the moms are doing, and like, how can you guys come into play? Well, look, here's what moms are doing. They are like this one over here, steering up the pot. If you want to take over this Freedom Fusion automation, like I said, you gotta smoke a couple of blunts, guys. Like, don't even talk to me unless you smoke a couple of blunts, because people who don't smoke any kind of blunts at all, they're super opinionated, too smart. I don't have any time for that, guys. Like literally, I just want to have fun. I want to build something that is fire, and I want to sponsor money in the process. You guys could have some of that money as well, but you got to be like an open-minded person who either I'm not asking for you to be smart. You could be either smart but not opinionated, or you could be somebody who just smiles a lot. I'll, I'm good with both types of personalities. If you if somebody who's good, who smiles a lot and likable, this is what I like. Like if you ain't likable, guys, don't even bother reaching out. If you are opinionated, don't bother reaching out. So if you're smart and not opinionated, do bother to reach out. Okay, guys. So anyway, so let's continue where we take off. But here's what moms over 40 doing, guys. And oh my God, my laser point just got cooked. Anyway, guys, look, check this out. So here's what they're doing. They're launching their luxury pet products. Obviously, guys, if you want to spawn money, of course, you could become a feudal lord yourself and start spawning, launching products yourself. But you're quickly gonna get cooked and gonna come back to me and they're gonna tell me, bro, I got scammed, and I'm gonna be like, man, I told you so. And then I'm gonna smack you with my laptop against your head and say, why didn't you listen? Why didn't you watch this? First, if you want to jump into this business, guys, you gotta understand there's bougie boss moms who are like spawning insane amount of money, and they are in this business, and they like, why do you think I'm targeting luxury pet moms over 40, guys? Because they got a lot of money, guys. Like if you're gonna try to do this on your own and just like spawn a TikTok shop, you're gonna be eaten alive, guys, without without a question. You're gonna be eaten alive. So what you need to do, guys, is this: start building some of those automations, and of course, guys, those automations you get access to right away in my community, and you could expand on them. And basically, that's the idea. So anyway, so what are we gonna do right now? We did a sales page. We did a little bit of relaxing. We kind of described everything. Now, I think we're in a condition of moving a little bit further, guys. So this is a sales page we created. If you want to take over this automation, DM the word path on my Insta and I'll hand it over to you. So this way you start operationalizing this product. How much money can it generate? Well, guys, I already had somebody who's interested and I wasn't even marketing. I was just like, yo, I'm working on this product. And they were like, I bet. And all of a sudden they expressed interest. And of course, I show how they express interest directly over here. And if you guys want to expand that, definitely take a look whenever you get a chance. But I don't want to bore you with that. I mean, like, honestly, guys, if you're completely cooked and don't have anything to do in like in your journey right now and don't have any way of making money, then definitely, guys, jump in. This one you could take over uh, today. I mean, it's pretty much ready, everything for you guys. You could take over today because I do have to work on the next Freedom Fusion automation for a restaurant owner. I don't know if I showed you guys the restaurant owner automation before I show you that. There's a couple of automations over here, and of course, guys, let me just kind of take you to this one, stirring up the pot. You guys, I'm hoping that you guys are already familiar with stirring up the pot. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly show it to you, and just once again, guys, this is a stirring up the pot. Once again, guys, you gotta have a lot of a lot. You must be like, if you really want to understand this, you gotta smoke some blunts. Literally, you gotta smoke some blunts if you want to understand this. But this one, if you want to take over, this Freedom Fusion automation to sponsor money together. This one is called stirring up the pot. So effectively, it's already pre-built, the whole architecture. So what you would need to do is operationalize it same way how I'm showing it to you with the YouTube viral clipper. This one is absolutely insane because it does have a little AI avatar that pops up on a mom's phone and just guides her what to do across all of those different social medias, including TikTok. It's absolutely nuts. It looks at your emotions, gestures, that kind of stuff. I mean, this is a tech setup over here. I don't want to bore you too much, but basically, it's just a little Gemini Live AI avatar that pops up, understands your emotions, and then guides you through the whole process. Now, like the interface will have a little pop-up like this, where you have like a little AI avatar that pops up on your phone, and then mom just goes through all those steps over here. And the interface is already created for you guys, so you just expand it further. This is what it looks like. So user's iPhone, meaning mom over 40 who's holding an iPhone, her face would get detected. And basically, like, you're going to see, take a look at my previous videos for how this whole process works. And of course, you're going to be provided with this automation. But the idea is that AI avatar analyzes your face and looks at your lip sync, emotions, and talks to you in real time. It's absolutely nuts, guys. And it's integrated with a Firebase database, Firestore database. And don't worry, guys, too much. I don't want you to kind of get spooked by this. It's not that hard. Just watch my previous videos. But the idea is, if you're going to take over this automation, later, what I want to do, I want to introduce therapists in the mix from the community, integrated directly inside of automation. So if a mom completely got cooked, became like a TikTok zombie, was trying to create a TikTok shop, but got overrun by too many gurus telling her was hot and ended up like literally being frustrated and not getting any mental support. And we want to provide her some mental support. And for that, I injected some of the meditation. And for that, we're going to get an actual people from community who are going to be jumping in like into this user interface. And what I mean by that is, I know it sounds insane, guys, but let me go ahead and show you the community. So, and of course, guys, also, before I show you the community, we do have another automation for you to take over. It's called the Cookie Sys. This one is absolutely like bunkers. This one, I mean, guys, this one, if you want to take over the Cookie Sys, guys, it's also available for you. So let me know in the comments which automation you want to take over, whether it's a YouTube viral clipper, whether it's the Cookie Sys, or if it's stirring up the pot. Now, stirring up the pot is, once again, guys, it's kind of insane. The Buy Spice Social Blaster, if you want to take over that, we also have that available for you. Now, keep something in mind. Buy Spice Social Blaster just blast the hell out of your buy link and makes you like pop up all over the place. And like if you want to operationalize that and work on that for moms over 40, remember, guys, this is not like every single industry that we're dealing. We're hyper focused on moms over 40 that are rich like hell. Like, guys, like you don't understand. I had a mom over 40 who said, Rome, I want to give you 20 grand. I was like, no, I don't want it. I'm just, I just have this mission. And they're like, okay, uh, guys, like you don't understand. Once you lock in into the niche, like you gotta lock in into the niche and take a look at that threads tracker as well. It's absolutely bunkers. I don't know how many blunts I smoked on that day when I created it, but this one, it's absolutely bunkers, guys. Anyway, like guys, of course, listen to podcasts and all that other stuff, and of course, rewatch this workshop, and definitely take a look at my brother's hairless cats. If you haven't. Speaking of my brother's hairless cat, and keep something in mind, Martha, her name is Martha. She broke her leg. I know I told you like my brother ended up spending $30,000 on a cat, on a hairless cat, trying to repair the cat, and I'm like, man, like that's a lot of money. We got to monetize those pet hustlers. They're not paying rent. They're just sitting there. Man, we can't be they can't be slacking off like that. But speaking of slacking off, guys, we do have Threads Slacker, which is basically like so all of those names like Threads Bot Slacker, Threads Tracker, all those Threads Booster, all of those different names, guys. It's all part of Thread Stack Digital Power Bundle, the digital power bundle that makes a huge difference for you. Now, going back to what we're saying, so right now we kind of got that covered. Now let's go ahead and jump into to the to the actual platform. So right now we're gonna expand that a little bit further. So we included this automation, we included this, yes, and yeah. So what I think what is gonna be happening next, guys, I'm gonna spice this up. Oh yeah, what I wanted to do something. I did blast this automation over here. I did blast this video over here. This one called Your AI Avatar Guide is here. Okay. I blasted it this shortly. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look and see where is that, where is it? Because we did blasted it. We did blast it. Was it actually scheduled or not really? So I guess we're gonna find out. Oh my God, it's scheduled. So like this is pretty cool. We got no views here. We're gonna have to fix that problem, guys, because all of those shirts are they're shirts, but no views. Why is that? Because there's no native capabilities. We didn't inject the native capabilities yet in here. It will pick up. It will pick up over time, we. But the thing is, because it's just posted today. But look, they're not getting results. That's not what we want to be selling here. We want to be selling more views all over a longer period of time. Like by next week, it's boom, it could blast like to 150 views or more or 1,000 views. But right now, it's not getting any views. So to
But
solve this
one of
problem,
our latest Freedom Fusion automations.
so to solve this problem, guys, we really need to do a couple of things. We need to do this, what I just showed over here. We need to inject this functionality. This is what we want to include and carry over the rest of this automation that is done on computer. We're going to carry that over into an iPhone, but this is what needs to be done on iPhone. So but those steps, maybe we'll be able to replicate that on a YouTube itself, on a computer, and kind of make it possible to look like it's coming from an iPhone, or at least like include all of those native features that are really hard to do. Um, because if you just ghost and post, it's not going to be the most kind of the best way for you to really get a lot of views. But if you add a viral music on top, then it's game changer. It's right away. It's like, oh my God. But like, how do you do
freedom
this?
together.
To do this, you need to re-download the video and you need to add the viral music on top, but that's too many steps. So we wanna do this automatically, or semi-automatically. But to do that semi-automatically, we really need to be on top of the game with um like opening this automation on the phone. And that's what we're gonna need to try to figure this out. But right now, what I'll do is like this. We're gonna edit the title, and that looks pretty good. So can we download this? Well, we could probably just download this. Let me see. If I was to download this, and what I want to do is perform an experiment. I'm going to download this, and then I'm going to re-upload the same thing, but I'm going to re-upload it on. Right now I'm doing the testing, guys. This is an advanced technique for testing. But what you do, you drop your video that let's say, trying to do a hypothesis. You drop it into your own Slack. Then you take that video and you download it on your phone. So on my phone right now, I'm going to go ahead and download this thing. I'm going to download this YouTube video. I'm going to blast it, but I'm going to add a viral music on top, and then I'm going to see if it works. Most likely it's going to work and generate an insane amount of views. But what we're going to do, we need to test that. And if it does, and I'm pretty sure it does, we just have to see. So I downloaded it now, right now on my phone. I whipped it out. I downloaded it right now on my phone. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload it on YouTube, but this time I'm gonna do it manually just to prove the point that it actually works. And of course, guys, um, some of you be like, well, I don't know if it works. Like, why should I do this? Like, well, if you don't do this, instead of one view, if you don't do this, you get one view. If you do this, you get 1,000 views. That's the reason why. But how do you do this automatically? Like, that's the part that we're gonna figure this out, guys. This is the part that I'm trying to decipher right now. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and hit add sound. I'm just kind of looking at add sound and the same video. Let me go ahead and play it. Okay, so all I did, guys, is edit the same video. I adjusted it to public. I selected audience, no kids, and I'm gonna add the same title, your AI avatar. The same thing, just to see how much is gonna be the impact for introducing viral music on top of the whatever it is that I'm showing. Okay, so boom. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and upload that. It's a 30 seconds clip. I went ahead and I uploaded it. Now we're just gonna let it cook. We're gonna let it cook, and then we're gonna observe the circumstance. So meanwhile, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to YouTube Viral Clipper, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna open up the YouTube Viral Clipper. Let's see. Let's just kind of open this up. Let's open up the spaces and continue with the clip over here. Tell me about this. Is so check this out. Uh, Hold on. Okay, so check this out. I'm not getting any results. Therefore, can you please tell me why that is? Why am I not getting any results? I'm trying to get more views on my YouTube video. The YouTube video worked, meaning I was able to blast it on my social. I was able to clip it from using YouTube Viral Clipper, but it didn't work. I'm not getting views. But when I go ahead and I add a viral music on top, when I download that video, when I download that short video clip, that is already uploaded with the YouTube viral clipper. And when I upload that into YouTube, but from my iPhone and include viral music, I noticed immediately I get insane amount of views. I feel that I'm getting punished by the fact that I'm using API to upload the video versus using an iPhone. I would like to extenuate YouTube Clipper into Freedom Fusion automation that allows me to download the video from YouTube. What is the easiest way for me to do that where I could download the YouTube video, YouTube clip video using whatever the native format of YouTube itself? Because I noticed when I managed the clip, I was able to download that from my computer. Can I do the same thing on my phone? What is the shortest feasible path to do that? And because I will create iPhone shortcut automation to do that, to quickly download the video. Um, and what is the best way for me to optimize this and make it look like it's coming from an iPhone? I do want to use an actual iPhone to pull this off. But if there is a way to simulate the user agent to look like it's coming from an iPhone, let me know if there's any way to do that, because this automation was created on a computer, and I was wondering if there's any way that I could simulate an iPhone, but I don't want it to be too expensive. I want it to be lightweight. But if there is absolutely no way on earth, then yes, I wanted to extenuate YouTube Clipper to trigger a request to open up a viral clipper extenuation on my iPhone by triggering a shortcut, and sort of like with stirring up the pot, Freedom Fusion automation, where you could click on a button, it opens up your shortcut, and then that video that was already downloaded, that clip that was already downloaded from my computer, becomes available for me to download quickly and use right away on my automation, on my next automation. Meaning I want to be able to carry over that clip that I downloaded into the Freedom Fusion automation, and to extenuated version of Freedom Fusion automation that runs on my iPhone. What is the best way for me to do this? Okay, so guys, check this out. We kind of let it cook a little bit. Okay, we let it cook a little bit. Now let's take a look at what is happening. Okay, first of all, I uploaded it, like literally, guys, I uploaded that video on my iPhone. Now we're gonna take a look and see what is happening. So right now I'm just kind of checking the phone over here. I, you know, freedom together and just pretend you're over here in an invisible city. Okay, so yes, I see the video, right? And we're gonna see what's happening. So once you're getting used when uploading, the YouTube algorithm may treat upload from API. Many creators report that shorts uploaded via the mobile app especially performs better than those uploaded from a desktop via API. This could be due to metadata, device fingerprinting, or how YouTube prioritizes traffic from mobile devices for trending content. Viral music as a trigger. When you add a popular one, especially from the built YouTube, the algorithm may boost the video for the trends and engagement signals. Uploading directly from your phone and using might be favored. Okay, so we're gonna hone in on this, guys. We're gonna hone in on this. So now let's take a look how shortest feasible path. Download your YouTube clip in native format. Okay, so guys, like this is the stuff that I'm looking at. I'm looking at all the combinations. This is the stuff that I'm reading through. Okay, guys, this is the stuff that like I'm thinking in my mind, like, okay, how I'm gonna create this iPhone shortcuts. This is the T, guys. This is the T. This is the T that nobody talks about, and people just prefer to struggle and not getting any views. But right here, guys, this is what. So we got Mariana and Andre. Hi, hello, guys. So thank you for joining and allocating a little bit of your time. Today we're covering Freedom Fusion automation called YouTube Viral Clipper. And of course, guys, if no native download is available, you gotta use YTOS1 clip converter, snap downloader to download your own video. Always go for MP4. For automation, consider YTDLP, a Python tool that downloads YouTube videos programmatically. You can automate this via script transfer. You could use AirDrop iCloud Drop or Google Drive to send the download video to your iPhone. Post-process the video on your iPhone using apps like CapCut or just the native iPhone app. Okay, so I kind of like this. So we're probably gonna have to do a drop on Google Drive. I like this. Um, Now upload a short from iPhone. Open YouTube app on iPhone and upload as a short editing the viral music or using that. This signals to YouTube that content is being originated from. Okay, okay. So of course this part we're gonna automate. Automate iPhone shortcut workflow. Accept the video via share files. Okay, I kind of like this. Okay. Then we're gonna open the YouTube app with a direct link to the short upload. Okay. Preload music or effects via Instagram CapCut. Uh, I don't know about that one because although we could do that, but technically I think we're gonna skip on this one because typically the way it works, guys, once you pick one viral music, it just sticks. It works all the time like butter. I was running on one viral music for like 6 months straight, and it was just printing like butter. I wasn't even switching that up. So it may be an extra step that may not necessarily be the best thing. I think we could just make it into a regular prompt instruction that says you could pick another music, but for now stick for the next one for like 6 months. But you could also pick another one to try things out. But let's not hone in on including viral music directly inside of the video. Instead, we're going to use the native feature of the YouTube app itself. So save to Photos app for quick reuse. Okay, we don't want to, yeah, we're going to save it, but we're really going to be using it um, in a way that we just can't, where we just press one button and everything just loads up. We don't have to, it's going to be in a library, but it's going to, that's going to be the way how we're going to design it. So automate the downloading using Python to manual download. Okay, send directly to iPhone via drop. Okay. Yeah, but well, I'm on Windows. I'm not sending any drops right now. It could be a great feature to send it to drops from one iPhone to another, but no, we are not doing that. We're going to be using Google Drive. That's basically the most common way of doing that because I mean, technically, I mean, I could make that into maybe possibly an AirDrop from a Windows, but I have to see if that makes any sense. I mean, it could be possibly a way. It could be a mesmerizing factor. Now, warning, this can be done with a browser extension like User Agent Switcher for Chrome, but uploading shorts from that using agent rarely, if ever, tricks YouTube into fully treating content as mobile origin. Mobile hardware security tokens app, another finger is still missing for best result transfer upload from an actual phone. Okay, so guys, we're doubling down on expanding, we're jumping out of that sphere of influence, desktop influence into the iPhone. This is the reason why you guys have to pay close attention to this. So if you want to simulate an iPhone cheaply, use an emulator. How almost no, we don't really want to do the best work, but remains actual video transfer to an iPhone upload. Okay, cool. So in summary, download the clip, send the clip, upload, automate this transfer and upload chain using shortcuts. Mac automate is chain using shortcuts, and Mac automated. The simulator user is rarely sufficient. Okay, so I kind of like this, guys. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, um, knowing what you know about everything that you just made, everything that you just mentioned. Tell me precisely by analyzing. Um, why am I even typing? Why am I typing? I don't even know. So let's go ahead and say that. Look, based on everything that you know about this project, and clearly you do because you have the whole folder. I probably shouldn't even need to say that, but I'm doing it for my audience. So, but look, here's what I need you to understand, that I want to make a powerful shortcut that um, takes the least number of steps. But like, think of a way, if I'm on a computer right now using this kind of a, sure, I could connect it to Google Drive, Google Desktop and all that. But like what so I'm gonna code that out and I'm gonna include the Google Drive. Yes, I'll do that. But is there and but if I was to do a drop, AirDrop to make it as simple as possible without anything like this, what would it take? So if I was to use, what would it take for me to build a powerful shortcut that allows me to grab data, grab that file, download that file, and use it directly on my phone, because it's going to end up in files. It's not going to end up in a folder. And I kind of don't want to do that. I want to download into photos. It's not going to end up in a file. It's going to end up, I mean, think of it this way. What I'm trying to do now is take this automation and make it mobile friendly. My subscribers are anxious to see how I'm doing this and how I'm using Perplexity to make that happen. I promise my subscribers to get them millions of views. What I've discovered is when you use automations on desktop, YouTube punishes you and gives you less views. What I like to do is pivot from the world of desktop automations into the world of mobile automations. Think of the shortest feasible path to pivot while still remaining with the code, meaning I still want to use the same code, but I want to pivot. I want to pivot into the world of iPhone shortcuts that provides me native iOS capabilities that allows my subscribers to interact directly with their mobile apps and be able to get incredible amount of views just by making this move. So in simple words, what I like to do is generate multiple clips from a big video automatically, and then uh, be able to provide that clip to my subscriber directly in their iPhone that they can use on their YouTube channel. So this way, when they upload on the YouTube channel, all of that is in a guided AI avatar content driven experience. That AI avatar guides them, tells them, yo, sis, go ahead and upload that video on YouTube. Otherwise, you're going to get cooked because you just took a shortcut and you try to use a computer instead. And of course, that's what it does. And go ahead and give me the shortest feasible path. Okay, guys, so this is, as you can see, we're using Perplexity. The Perplexity, guys, if you haven't used Perplexity, let me just tell you this. Start using it. It helped me save like gazillions of hours. If you only use Gemini or Claude, you're already getting cooked. With Perplexity, what you could do, you could tell Claude to control Perplexity and to control Gemini. You could tell it, look, I'm cooked. I don't understand what to do. Go talk to Perplexity a little bit and come back. And Perplexity does this. I'm using Comet Browser. If you want to link to this Comet Browser, I could hook you up and explain you how to use it and how to build this very own automation that we're building right now. And of course, you guys already seen the automation that we're building right now. You already seen what it looks like. I don't want to bore you too much, but basically, um, it's running right now behind the scenes. And as you can see, it's just transcribing videos. It's a dark screen. It's not the most exciting thing, but let me show you what it looks like on from the sales page. So this way you could I could bridge the gap between your level of understanding. So this way, I'm gonna show you some pictures of bougie boss moms in front of a computer. I'm gonna be able to close the gap, meaning right now you're confused. Your state of mind is like, oh my God, I don't know what this guy's talking about. You're so confused, but you want money. You wanna have freedom. And the best way for me to break through your mind is to show you precisely how you can make money with this. In fact, I'm gonna give that away to my subscriber who wants to operationalize this. The sales page is already created for this automation. What you got to do, you just got to run with it. Meaning, um, you're gonna use my tools to spawn money, insane amount of money. Now, how the hell are you gonna do this? Well, first of all, like you got to take everything that I just showed you and present it in front of luxury pet moms. And keep something in mind, like there's certain things that I can do, but there's certain things you can do. What I'm good at is in giving you guys an opportunity to earn extra income. And all you got to do is be like, I bet I'm going to go ahead and do it. And of course, you got to use certain tools. And those tools are absolute fire. Now, of course, I figured I'd just go ahead and show you the bougie boss mom. And you're going to be like, oh man, what is this bougie boss mom? Why is it an eagle? Why is it a dog? All that stuff, right? I don't want to bore you with that, but just think of it this way. You are a very sophisticated person. You want answers. You want to know everything what's going on. Well, what's going on right now? We're building Freedom Fusion automations. Those automations are absolutely bonkers. I guarantee that you've never seen anything like this ever in your life. And what I'm about to show you guys is absolutely insane. I want you to experience this your firsthand. I want you to understand who we're serving. We're serving the feudal lords, the bougie boss mom over 40, the bougie boss moms over 40. What do they love to do? They want to have more time with their pets, cats, kids, and dogs. What you're going to give them is a bunch of Freedom Fusion automations that will help them stir up the pot to break through their ideal customer profile. So this way they could make more sales on luxury on a TikTok. Now, how are you going to do that? This is how you're going to do this. You're going to inject marketing angles directly into their iPhones. And I know, some of you be like, man, how'd you come up with that? Well, I smoked a lot of blunts, guys, to come up with something like this. No, I'm just kidding. I don't smoke any blunts, guys. But look, at the end of the day, guys, the marketing angle gets injected into your into mom's iPhone. How many iPhones does mom need to have? Two, at least two, because obviously, guys, you've seen what happened when you just create an automation that is on desktop. You only get like one view versus 1,000 views with the same video if you were to upload that video on iPhone versus laptop. Now, what exactly is happening behind the scenes? This is what you're going to be operationalizing. You're going to be including marketing angles directly into iPhones. So there's really like 3 steps. So there's the step one, and of course, I don't want to bore you with those steps. I'm sure you guys could kind of look at the videos, but the first thing what happens is our talent agency feeds mom viral marketing angles for their pet brand on entire context, entire brand context directly into um, mom's iPhone, and they get a little pop-up on their phone, and that pop-up looks absolutely insane. It's a little AI avatar, and it does the rest. I don't want to bore you with the process. You guys could go through the steps, but the most important part, guys, the most important part is for you to take control of this automation. That's the most important part. Now, this is how you're going to be spawning millions of dollars. The first step, what you're going to do is you're going to go through pre-launch phase, then launch phase, then post-launch phase, continuous research phase, and threat stacking phase. And of course, guys, in process of doing all that, you're going to be going live on YouTube. You're going to be executing live workshops. You're going to be blasting those workshops so other people can see it. So when you go live, people see you, and this way you get more presence. And of course, this is another automation of its own. You're going to get access to that automation. This is called Live Workshop Blaster. I didn't use it today. I was too lazy, but I could have used it. I didn't use it today. I just created a basic workshop, Freedom Fusion Flip workshop, which is absolutely fire, guys. Absolutely fire. Anyway, so right now you guys have everything you need. You understand what kind of automations we're building. Let me know, DM the word path on my Insta if you want to take over this Freedom Fusion automation and start building your feudal kingdom. You get a generous feudal share if this automation gets sold to other moms. You get a generous feudal share, and of course, the more people buy, the more money we make. Now, this is not all about just automations. It's all about building the community. And of course, you could jump into the community and learn more about it. This replay is going to be available automatically in my Slack channel. In the Slack channel right here is going to be available in a Slack channel. It's going to get dropped right here. And the replay is also going to be available. But the question is, and of course, this is how once you join, if you were to join our feudal incubator, you would get access to our Slack. This is where you get all the replays. This is where you get all those little videos that are getting dropped. So this way you know exactly on top. This way you know exactly what we're doing, and you could jump in and build automations. Like here's an example of this one, which is absolutely crazy. It didn't even get allowed. It probably dropped. That's why it's so crazy. I'm gonna have to see if I could extract that for you. Let's see. This one is absolutely not nuts.
The luxury pet beds, the custom collars, the gourmet organic treats your fur baby absolutely adores. But still, the views are low, the sales are stuck, and you are so tired of chasing every new TikTok trick, every get-rich-quick hack that never ever lasts. Let's be real. You're not just building a pet brand anymore. You're trying to build freedom, the kind of freedom that lets you spend more time with your family, both the two-legged and the four-legged kind, without being chained to your phone 24/7. Then one day we all saw it. We saw Sophie Powers just explode past 70 million views. And it wasn't luck. It wasn't magic. She joined a trending tribe. And that tribe? It's a cornerstone of Group 7, the very same movement that powers our Freedom Fusion system. You see, Group 7 doesn't just teach you things. It transforms your entire approach. It's not about giving you a fish. It's about teaching you how to build an automated, self-sustaining fishing empire. Now imagine this. You're part of this elite circle, this Group 7, and you learn about something called the Tribe Post Method. It's not another complicated strategy. It's a powerful, almost deceptively simple technique. You create just one specific type of post, designed to resonate deeply with your tribe. You add a unique strategic sound, and then you just watch. The system we've built does the rest. It's designed to find your people, the ones who are desperately searching for the exact luxury pet products you offer, and bring them right to your digital doorstep. Suddenly, you're not just a brand owner anymore. You're a queen. You're the ruler of your very own feudal kingdom of freedom. Your brand, your kingdom, it's running on its own, powered by this fusion of community and automation. Sales are coming in while you're at your kid's soccer game, while you're on a walk with your dog, while you're finally taking that vacation you've been dreaming about for years. You're not grinding anymore. You're reigning. This isn't some far-off fantasy. This is the reality for those inside the Freedom Fusion system. We've seen it happen time and time again. Ambitious, brilliant women just like you, who were on the verge of burnout, suddenly finding their power, their time, and their freedom. They stopped being just another small business owner and became the architects of their own empires. So the real question isn't whether it's possible. The question is, are you ready to claim your crown? Are you ready to stop chasing trends and start building your kingdom? Your throne is waiting.
All right, guys. So probably you got cooked up a little bit by this video. So some of those videos are absolutely insane, guys. And of course, this is what you learn in my Freedom
The
Fusion.
U.S. Treasury Secretary
Oh
just
my God, what
warned
is that?
of a
Hold on,
impending
guys.
housing recession,
They
and
have a
he is
recession? Hold on.
blaming the Federal Reserve.
Yes, guys. Another cool thing you will get out of this channel is you get a lot of predictions in a stock market and real estate if you watch this channel in combination while I'm showing you all this beautiful, beautiful information. In this way, you could prevent yourself from losing a lot of money and just become extremely rich. So, guys, look, check this out. This automation, this one over here, I'm gonna make that available for my Threads stock subscribers. So if you're a Threadstack subscriber and you're interested to take over the steering up the pot for the Fusion automation that allows moms over 40 um, spawn more money with a TikTok shop by injecting all sorts of marketing angles directly into their iPhones in a dynamic nature that would travel into their iPhones, tell them exactly what to do. The AI avatar would just pop up and be like, yo, sis, I got you some, and guides them in the whole process. Then this is available for you. Of course, guys, if you want to see how we are building this in a community, join. This is an example of building YouTube a viral clipper. This is, of course, something happening right now as we speak. In fact, I already showed you the complete breakdown of what this is. If you want to take over this Freedom Fusion automation, then it's available for you directly right here. This is, you would take over this sales page and you would basically lead moms over 40 to freedom. You would help them operationalize their brand, their luxury pet brand, helping them sell more products on TikTok Shop. Now, your mission as the feudal hustler would be to engage moms into beautiful, beautiful activities. And the best way to do that is through those automations. What you're going to be doing, you're going to be operationalizing those automations and handing them off to moms over 40, where they're going to be using those automations to blast their content and all of their information across different social platforms. How many different social platforms are we talking about? Lots of platforms. Right now, we're just focusing on YouTube. And of course, you will become the digital queen of YouTube and basically the feudal hustler, essentially by helping our talent agency called Freedom Fusion System make money while helping yourself make money as well. Now, the question is, how does it all work? Well, you see, guys, this is how it works. You jump into my Freedom Fusion Flip workshops, exclusively designed for luxury pet moms over 40 who are interested in building their own TikTok shop. But of course, we also offer other services as a talent agency, talent management solutions for moms over 40. And Freedom Fusion Flip workshops are innovative workshops that you're seeing today like the ones where you see today that you could join every Saturday at 1 p.m. to learn from our feudal hustlers who can help you build your very own TikTok shop and luxury pet brand. If you're a mom over 40 struggling to make any kind of sales, trying to figure out a way, trying to get people in front of you to help you build your feudal kingdom, then join these workshops. All you got to do is save my seat. And then, of course, once you join, you're going to get you get to discover how to break free from being a process prisoner, how to become a freedom founder, unlock your business growth with automation, and receive month of free automation services. And of course, it's happening every Saturday at 1 p.m. until 2025, the end of 2025. I'm also looking for the next feudal hustlers who can lead the moms over 40 to freedom. If that's you and you want to take over one of our feudal incubators, and we have a couple of them, then I invite you to contact me today, DM the word path on my Insta. What exactly as the feudal hustler you will be doing? You will be leading an army of side hustlers and luxury pet moms over 40 to freedom. How much profit are we talking about here? Well, you see, every feudal incubator is designed to produce profits. Who am I? My name is Ron Wells. I'm a 21st century freedom writer, former certified math teacher for the state of Connecticut, and a full stack cloud cybersecurity engineer and bougie boss mom enthusiast, as crazy as it sounds. You see, guys, I chose the rather unique path where my customers are luxury bougie boss moms, are moms aspiring to become luxury bougie boss moms. I chose this path for a reason because I believe moms over 40 need the most help. Yet finding the right help is often a challenge. The amount of profit you make depends on the true desire, on your true desire to discover freedom. Everyone's path to freedom is different. Take Luca, one of my Threads Stack subscribers, for example. And what happened to him? Well, the best way to find out what happened to him, guys, is to join my community because now he has over 100 people working for him. Last time when I updated this article, it was 40 people. Now he has over 100. Guys, he's only 20 years old. He joined ThreadStack Digital Power Bundle for $14.99 in our FUD community. He DM'd the word path. He didn't think twice. He jumped on this opportunity. And now he has over 100 people working for him. So, guys, if you're interested, if you want to learn more, go to my bio link, click on Instagram, and then DM the word path. Doing so will grant you access to FUD community, where you find thousands of my workshops, plus free and premium guides. Remember, the path to profit is different for everyone. In my case, I had no profits at first, but a $1 billion company named Pepsi eventually created a drink after my company's name called Freedom Fusion. Feel free to check it out. In fact, why don't we go ahead and click here and check it out? This is what it looks like. Here is a Mountain Dew Summer Edition of 2024 Freedom Fusion by Pepsi. How crazy is that? So, and guys, I didn't have any skills. I didn't have any of those skills, thread stacking skills that you would get. So if you're a mom over 40, this is the place you want to be. This is the workshop you want to be. It's the Freedom Fusion Flip workshop that will give you the wings of freedom to open up an incredible opportunity for you as a person. Now, some of you will say, well, Rome, like, what did I get out of this? Well, you see, guys, you get a lot of things. You get a lot of things just by joining this workshop alone. You can learn how to build your feudal kingdom, then either keep it or flip it. That's why we call it Freedom Fusion Flip. Plus, you're going to learn more about free. You're gonna get free AI workshop for moms who do it all. If you're tired of juggling, still feeling behind, then join our free AI automation workshop that's happening every Saturday at 1 p.m. Simply register on this page. And it's perfect for busy stay-at-home or on-the-go moms who want to learn how to save hours each week using few simple thread stacking rituals designed to help you grow your brand while doing less. Whether you're nap, trap, or soccer practice bound, you'll discover how to clone content across socials in minutes. Use the Freedom Fusion system to automate the chaos. Tap into our thread stack digital power bundle, your shortcut to content domination. Your feudal kingdom won't build itself, but the workshops gives you the blueprint. Plus, we'll cover other parts of Freedom Fusion System CRM, such as book appointment system, email marketing, automations, AI chatbots, mobile-friendly site, and all-in-one business manager software. Just imagine what you could do if you can conquer the whole concept of tracking people, getting people brought to your system all in one single spot. taking control of your leads to become the loyal customers. Can you imagine how much your life can change if you could remove some of those high cardinality, heterogeneous complexities and discover each one of those features that our talent agency offers for you? It's a system. It's called Freedom Fusion System CRM. It includes AI chatbots, automated websites, book appointment systems, email marketing automations, all in one business manager software, workflow, and automations. Why? Well, you see, our talent agency makes everything possible to help moms over 40 grow their brand faster. We do this by growing or finding talent and helping moms connect with that talent. We grow the talent by helping other moms develop hybrid skills and thread stacking skills that are not taught in college. Side hustler moms who learn from our feudal incubator skills are being delivered, are paired with bougie boss moms, feudal lords. If you want to pair with our talent and you happen to be a bougie boss mom who have a business, who wants to get some help, don't hesitate to let us know during the workshop. And of course, you could click on this video to learn a little bit more. And of course, here's a little bit more for why you want to get ThreadStack. It's only $14.99. It's the reason why you'd want to join Fuel Incubator to get access to Slack, to get access to Pills of Freedom, to get access to Feudal Hustlers, to get encouragement and support, to get access to Freedom Fusion System CRM, to get access to Fantasy AI and all the Threads bots and all sorts of other Freedom Fusion automations. If you are a ThreadStack subscriber and FUD community for $14.99 a month, then you will get a discount to join the Feudal Incubator. Now, who are the Feudal Hustlers? You see, guys, Feudal Hustlers are like top-ranking generals bestowed upon the feudal knights to help bougie boss moms and future bougie boss moms discover freedom. They know ordinary one-trick pony type of coaches. They are the feudal hustlers. They ride side by side with Ron Wells and chase for freedom. They help moms and other side hustlers discover that freedom faster.
Our story unfolds with Rome Wells, a figure reminiscent of a modern-day feudal lord. Envision him, armored in traditional samurai attire, a weapon of knowledge by his side. Confidently traversing the digital landscapes he has masterfully cultivated. His strides are purposeful, his gaze steady, reflecting a determination to revolutionize the world of side hustlers. This world is a realm within the vast digital sphere, a unique domain that is Rome Wells' creation. He is not alone on this journey. By his side are his feudal hustlers, a diverse group of innovative individuals, each armed with unique abilities and skills as varied as their personalities. Among these hustlers, Rome Wells stands out, a visionary guiding his team to become proficient AI, automation, and cybersecurity engineers. Their mission, to empower these hustlers to digitize their skills, to monetize their passions, and to flourish in the digital age. They navigate their way across the metaphorical landscape, negotiating with the digital feudal lords and distributing the feudal share among the hustlers. This is the digital feudal landscape meticulously crafted by Rome Wells. It's a place where hustlers can convert their skills into lucrative income streams. At the core of this world is the feudal system, a unique framework developed by Rome Wells. This system works by guiding these hustlers, now termed as feudal hustlers, to develop feudal land offered by the feudal lords. It's designed to channel atomic habit addictions towards monetary profit. One of the standout features in this landscape is the Freedom Fusion tracks. These tracks serve as a beacon for the digital feudal lords, attracting them to potential clients and collaborators. The 3 steps of the feudal system are simple but effective. First, learn how to make money mentoring. Second, build your Freedom Fusion track. Third, join a Freedom Fusion track. This, dear viewers, is the beginning of our journey into the captivating world of digital feudalism. So join Rome Wells and the feudal hustlers on FUD app. Together, we can develop the feudal land, share the revenue growth, serve the feudal lords, and discover the true freedom that comes with success. We invite you to join Rome Wells' AI and automation workshop on FUD. It's not just an app, it's a modern-day manifestation of the feudal system, where side hustlers and companies work together to create a profitable digital ecosystem. Welcome to a new age of opportunity, where the FUD app turns the feudal system into a practical and profitable model for the modern side hustler.
So guys, I'm hoping that you guys didn't get cooked too much from all this information. Now a little bit more info here.
This is why you need Freedom Fusion. Your side hustle deserves to thrive, and we've got the toolkit to make it happen. With Freedom Fusion's feudal incubators, you get a treasure trove of benefits. Our feudal hustlers are equipped with amazing skills to help side hustlers like you make money in every incubator. Feudal incubators are designed for side hustlers to break out of their shells and discover true freedom. Whether you're aiming to build an AI agency, crush it on TikTok, or dive into Forex trading, we've got you covered. For AI and automation, connect with feudal hustler Luca. Want to dominate TikTok? Tom's your guy. Copy trades with Andrew or build a subscription service with Lee Shedwood. Leroy's got your AI content-driven solutions. And Rome will teach you to pitch like a pro. Remember, all feudal hustlers and knights are top-tier pros. Get on an onboarding call to discuss your perfect feudal incubator, your side hustle's next chapter.
So if you guys got the idea, you could learn more about it here, all sorts of other things. But at the end of the day, guys, this is one of those programs. All right, guys, thank you for allocating a little bit of your time a little bit talking about the freedom fusion system. I like to take you an opportunity. I like to give you an opportunity to discover freedom. The best ways for you guys to discover that freedom is to learn from our feudal incubators. Here's what you're going to be doing inside of those feudal incubators. You're going to be building beautiful freedom fusion automations that will allow you to make money and convert $1 into 3. So this is how it works effectively. You're going to be an automation that's going to be injecting marketing angles directly into mom's iPhones. So this is how the automation is going to do. You're going to have 5 steps that you need to do in order to build this automation that will help you convert $1 into 3. And of course, those steps are like this. You move the angle directly into mom's iPhones. But to do that, you take them through a bunch of pipelines inside of the Freedom Fusion system. And of course, in the process, you take that marketing angle and infuse it directly into a database. And then from the database, it's going to end up on an iPhone. The whole iPhone design is designed with Stitch. It's a Google platform. And of course, a little AI avatar pops up on a phone and shows a marketing angle to Bougie Boss Mom over 40. Mom get presented with that avatar. She could remix that marketing angle and of course spawn money. Now the whole setup is fairly trivial. There's a little AI avatar. There's a browser web app, and there's iOS shortcuts. We're using a hybrid combination of iPhone plus mobile-friendly apps. Why? Because when you use mobile, you get better results. If you use just a computer, you don't get any results. So first, guys, here's the concept. I don't want to bore you with that, but if you want to take over this Freedom Fusion automation, it's available for you for my best stack subscribers. As you guys know, subscription is $14.99 a month. So this will be operationalizing this specific app that's gonna tap into the phone. So it will pop up a little app like this on mom's iPhone that will guide them through the whole process of building their TikTok shop. Now, of course, this is what it looks like. The whole process looks like this. There's going to be a video feed camera detection mechanism that includes activity of a mom, whether or not she's smiling, if she has any kind of emotions going on, and we'll capture that, include information into phone, and of course it will include it in the database and pop up on her iPhone. She's going to have a bunch of phones, bunch of apps that will app will pop up, and it will just guide her through what she got to do in order to spend money on her TikTok shop. Now, of course, guys, what you're going to be doing, you're going to be injecting this little pop-up window directly into her iPhone. In order for you to pull this off, you really need to be on top of the game, and on top of it, on top of the whole automation. This is the whole process. Of course, you guys are already familiar with it, and I showed it to you before. But that's it. That's all I want to show, guys. I think we're good. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and include this, and I'm gonna say in case if anybody, in case if anyone, if there's any business owners who would like to see, who would like to see, who would like to build this automation, who would like this automation operationalized for your business, or seeking to, or in case if you happen to be building your own luxury pet store on TikTok shop, then don't hesitate to check out this link. This is our free Freedom Fusion fleet workshops exclusively available for business 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 owners, the feudal lords. If you are a broke side hustler, you can take a peek as well. This is how we market to business owners. And if you want to join our forces, then simply DM the word path on my Insta, link in a bio. And then here's a link. Boom. So guys, this is how it works. Nobody wants to see anything extra other until they see some vision, until they see the path. Okay, guys, I showed you the path. I'm done for today. I'm so cooked. Although, you know what? Let's take a look. Did we get any views on some of those automations? We're gonna go ahead and take a look at some of those automations to see if you got any views. If you got some views, that would be good. That would be good. Because I mean, sheesh. Like honestly, that would be good. Like, and what did we get ourselves into? So we're looking for that AI avatar. AI avatar. Oh my God, maybe I should just search avatar. Day no, day two. Like, why can't I find even my own AI avatar where I posted things? So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here real quick, and we're gonna take a look at. So we're not getting very good results. So we're gonna have to expand the YouTube viral clipper to get very good results, guys. But we're getting close. We're getting close. So probably, what just to kind of really spice it up. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna expand this bad boy just a little bit further. We're gonna expand this bad boy over here, and we're gonna take this YouTube video.
You've built the brand. You've got the products, the luxury pet beds, the custom collars, the gourmet or
Okay, so I'm gonna expand that a little bit, and we're just gonna open that up, and we're gonna say, can you take this video, download it real quick using the library that you already have anyway. and then inject that into sales page. Right now, I do see fire looking sales page, but present this video so you could click on it, um, embed it in the sales page. Like this. So let's do a little extra, guys. I kind of like this thing so much that I wanted to operationalize this further. Now, be ready, guys, for big words like this. If you want to spawn money, be ready for words like this. Operationalize. Sheesh. I'm so cooked, it's not even funny, guys. Like literally, I gotta go play with pets, cats, and dogs. Like, what the hell am I doing here? Like vibe coding the hell out of this. I want you guys to start vibe coding. So this way I could go and spend more time with pets, cats, and dogs. I already wipe coded enough, guys, to give you enough tea to go ahead and expand this functionality. But right here, what we're doing is I really like the sales page I like the video. I like the video. Let me go ahead and show you the video. You're going to be like, damn, is Rome Wells cooked? How many blunts did Rome Wells smoke to come up with this? Let me go ahead and hit play.
Organic treats your fur baby. You've built the brand. You've got the products. The luxury pet beds, the custom collars, the gourmet organic treats your fur baby absolutely adores. But still, the views are low, the sales are stuck, and you are so tired of chasing every new TikTok trick. Every get-rich-quick hack that never ever lasts. Let's be real. You're not just building a pet brand anymore. You're trying to build freedom. The kind of freedom that lets you spend more time with
Okay, I think you guys got the idea. Let's see where we at. Okay, so we are continuing further. So we're gonna go ahead and download this bad boy over here. So I'm adding a YouTube. I like this clip so much that I wanted to add this into my sales page. Now, some of you will be like, well, Rom, I don't understand any of this. How the hell do you expect me to spawn money if I'm looking at some dark screen? It's like you're doing some sort of sorcery, some sort of magic here. Like, what the hell are you doing? Can you elaborate a little bit more? I'm so perplexed by all of this. I got you, sis. I got you. Look, effectively, guys, look, I don't wanna tell you the fairy tales. I'm gonna tell you how that is. The world is cruel. If you don't tap into powerful micro skills that are not taught in college, you're gonna get cut big time. But if you do tap into some of those beautiful skills like this, sheesh. Is it done? Oh my God! Thank you, Gemini. Thank you, Gemini, for making it done. You know what? As a matter of fact, you know what, Gemini? I'm gonna do something better for you. I'm gonna inject my viewers who are communicating with me, who are watching me on YouTube, into you. Okay, but first, before we do that, yeah, as a matter of fact, yes, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn you on, and you can cook my subscribers' brains and get them involved in the process, while I'll continue injecting that video further into the clip. So let me pick a good Gemini video. I think I want to let my audience know about what the hell are we doing with drop shipping. So this way they know we're not just building some random automations, or you know what, better what? Nah, how about we talk about AI automation with the one that we're actually building? Okay, I kind of like that. Let's create immersive experience to inject them in there. I kind of like this one, but there is no immersive experience. Let me go ahead and include um, my subscribers into that experience. Okay, how about this one? Is this gonna be
Welcome
immersive?
back, everyone. Today we're doing a deep dive into
No, that is not the immersive experience. I want. Oh yeah, actually yes, that wasn't. Okay, let's jump into interactive mode. Yo,
Welcome back, everyone. Today we're doing a deep dive
I
into
am
something
cooked.
pretty specific. Hey there. Want to share your thoughts on
Yo,
this?
I am so cooked. That's not even funny. Like literally, I'm so cooked. Go ahead and say hello to my subscribers real quick. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my God, hold on, guys. I gotta restart this thing.
Oh, hey, welcome. What's
Can
up?
you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely. We
Oh, go for it.
Okay, I'm so cooked right now out of my mind. I'm building YouTube Clipper real quick. I want to get my subscribers in the door so this way they don't fall asleep. What can you tell them about whatever it is that we're building?
Yes, Absolutely, we can hear you.
And that sounds like quite the project.
Building a YouTube clipper to keep people awake, that's commitment.
What you should tell them is what we are deep diving into right now.
We are looking at a system for serious growth.
Specifically, how to turn leads into loyal, repeat customers.
For high-end luxury pet brands even.
The core of the strategy is called Freedom Fusion,
It's essentially an engagement machine automation.
designed to convert pet leads into buyers.
And it's all about bundling, really.
Bundling products with exclusive services.
Because high-profile pet owners want exclusivity.
They want that luxury lifestyle brand experience.
Not just another Amazon seller,
This creates multiple revenue streams for the brand.
Think discounts on products when they join a community.
Or exclusive access to a coaching program.
That's how you get them to stick around.
This approach builds trust and loyalty quickly.
The system uses tools like the Freedom Fusion System CRM
That helps manage all these client relationships,
and a framework called ThreadStack is mentioned.
which is their content and engagement framework.
So tell your audience, we are talking about actionable steps
About how to monetize pets, cats, and dogs.
while growing on platforms like Threads and other socials,
We're using a specific guide for all this context.
which also mentions plug-and-play Freedom Fusion automations.
It's perfect for anyone in the TikTok shop or dropshipping space.
It's all about providing that premium value.
That's what really sets a brand apart.
So we've just started this deep dive.
Welcome in, and thank you for chiming in.
Now let's keep unpacking these strategies
It's all about how to attract those high-profile owners.
and keep them investing in the brand long-term,
We covered the key systems,
like the CRM and the ThreadStack.
which offer that proven content framework.
Here's where it gets really interesting, though.
The guide mentions a private community called FUD.
This is where the exclusive access happens,
Inside FUD, they offer free workshops.
so people can hop on a call and ask questions.
This reinforces the service side of the bundle,
It also includes premium guides, like ThreadStack itself.
which is available for a monthly fee.
So what does this all mean for exclusivity?
It means they are selling community, guidance, and access.
Not just the physical dog toys or luxury beds.
This raises an important question for any brand owner.
Are you selling a product or a lifestyle?
Because the luxury pet space demands the latter,
Okay, let's unpack this service bundling further.
this is what ensures clients don't just buy once.
They stick around, they trust the brand.
It's smart, sustainable growth.
Thanks for joining us today.
That was a fun look into high-end growth.
Okay, guys, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Now, you guys know what's cooler? Watch the video. Let's say failed to download video. Let's see. Okay, Gemini. And sales page. The sales page. Sales page. It couldn't download video. Use the same YT deal library that you're already using now in YouTube Clipper to download it. Right now, I got this error. I got this error. Let's see what kind of.
You've built the brand. You've got the products.
Okay. Okay, we'll start by listing all the files in front to understand track how exam. Okay, guys, this is happening now. We're hitting it. Quick, 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 quick. And we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. And hello, we're just gonna say hi. Okay, so let's see. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see what is happening. Starting file processing. And sales page. Do, 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 do. Starting file processing. Alrighties. Alrighties, guys. Alrighties. So we're slowly humming along, guys. Slowly humming along. Notice how we're humming along in the direction of fixing the problem. You know, even if you use quick viral clip things, it's not going to work well unless you hit them hard again with a iPhone. So that's what we're doing. We're fixing it. We are fixing it, guys. We are fixing it. Okay, let's see. Damn, okay. Come on, let's see. Did we go? Did it load? Did it load? Did it load? Yes, yes. Tell me it loaded. Tell me it loaded. Tell me. Woohoo. We're gonna have to improve the speed, guys. I really don't want to do that, but we have to. We have to improve the speed of outloads. And sales page, watch a video, failed to download again. Still failed to download again. Um, so initializing Express app. Let's see. Maybe it's not backend not started yet. No, no. Okay, come on. Come on. Let's see. Gemini off. You got stuck. You got stuck trying to play basic YouTube URL and embedded window. Why? Can you make sure that you can do that? That you can play it? If not possible, to download it, and just embed it. It's sales page. When you click play, it should just play. Right now it's showing and download it. Download it. Help to download. Please try again. Help to download. Please try again. Okay. That's kind of funny. I'm looking at the recap of all the notes. I'm noticing that I'm using a tool called Fireflies. It checks for all the notes automatically and kind of takes you to the correct point. It's kind of crazy. It jumps into your live sessions and just record things and makes it easy for you to replay.
Doing manually, and it can then refine its recommendations on the fly.
Okay, that makes sense. Which brings us to the
Community. I'll show you quickly like the community and show you guys a bunch of therapists because a lot of moms are losing it. They're little. Okay, I think this is good. Let me see. 200. Come on. Analyzing the build script. Let's quit and let's see. Let's see.
You've built the brand. You've got the products. The luxury pet beds, the custom collars, the gourmet organic treats your fur baby absolutely adores. But still, the views are low.
Okay, I kind of like that, guys. It's absolutely insane. Yes. Now, can you... Okay, this worked. Now, let's try to add community tab into it and add a follow video. We're gonna expand that, guys. We're gonna add
Our story unfolds with Rome Wells, a figure reminiscent of a modern-day feudal lord. Envision him, armored in traditional samurai attire, a weapon of...
okay. So sales page, community. Colon, community, colon, video, but edit in a section called community, community. In a community. Add this and show why. Okay. So embedded, embedded. Embedded, embedded in YouTube. Actually, you know what? Let's in a community tab. Oh, video, but edit and sales page, but with a heading. Why join unit? Let's try it. Okay, guys, we're gonna add the community section real quick, and we're probably gonna interconnect stirring up the pot a bit later to it. But I kind of wanna I want it to be able to trigger stirring up the pot, and thus cookies is directly from one screen. So this way it's just naturally floating. Just planning the new section, let it cook a little bit, and yeah, then it's gonna be fully inclusive. We're gonna need to build something good, guys. We're gonna need to build something good. Okay. Okay. Taking a little bit of time to plan the new section. All right, guys. This is one of those quick workshops that I decided to create that shows you how to code. Okay, so what we're doing, we are building a YouTube clipper. If you're joining this live and probably wondering what we're up to, we're just building this clipper. So we're just gonna authenticate, and we're just gonna run the session in authentication mode. So what this will allow us to do, it will allow us to quickly interact with a more powerful model on Gemini, and it makes it super easy to um, get the whole thing kind of working. So I wanted to show you like what that is that we're doing, and um, so I'm just gonna add auth, make sure you fix this, fix this like this. Just kind of paste that in, and we just hit enter. So once it finishes pasting, you hit that enter. Boom. So right now it's kind of planning new section. And of course, it seems the raise limit with the previous replace. I will now read the sales page content construct complete updated file using by ensure all changes applied. Interface previous right file displayed the API successfully updated. Um, okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna restart the server. Okay, guys, I'm gonna restart the server. This is not hard, it's just fairly simple way you restart the server. You just push an up arrow, and of course or you could just type, if up arrow doesn't work, you type ls, and then you just put comma, dot, like this, and then what you do, you put startup dot s start dev dot sh. That's basically all you gotta do, guys. And you start it off, the server starts, and you have a beautiful automation running backend. So right now it loads on this port, 5156 and 5176, and it's loading front end and back end simultaneously. And all you got to do is just open it up, hit the follow link. It opens up on a local browser. It looks a bit empty right now, but it's loading behind the scenes. And effectively, what happens is this beautiful automation kicks in. Here's the sales page, and this is kind of a watch video over here. Failed to download video again. Let's try again and watch community video again. So it kind of didn't do the trick. So watch video. What we're gonna do, we're gonna fix this. So we're gonna control that, and we're gonna use. We're gonna say we're gonna do Gemini process. So we're gonna. It didn't work. It didn't work. kind of so it didn't work. It says can't download video on sales page for both YouTube URLs. Embed videos instead, like this. I could have just maybe used my voice, but we're just gonna, forget about it for now. We're just gonna quickly edit like this, and it's just gonna inject the integration, and we're gonna say yes, and it's just gonna transition into embed, and we'll embed the whole thing. Just hit enter again. It's gonna embed the whole thing. This is basically how you code, guys. It's not hard. Just hit the button like this. I keep pressing button anytime. So I updated to embed the videos, and we're just gonna open up the code again like this. And of course, guys, what you could do is you could open up another window like this. It may be easier to open up in a new terminal, and just go here to WSL like this, and effectively type ls, and then do start dev sh like this. And once again, guys, this is really easy. Start, and you could type tab to complete, and that's how you do it. Super easy, and it starts off the server again. So that's how you code, guys. Right now it's loading the page. I'm gonna quickly open it up, and of course, like this. Yay! I'm gonna click open. It's loading up. Once again, guys, once it loads up, it's all finished. It's all good, great. So how do you develop new functionalities when you deal with this? So a couple of things, guys. Right now, you're looking at an empty screen. But right now, we no longer have an empty screen. What we have this. Now, how did I code this? How did I make that happen? And how come I put some other video? Okay, I didn't ask for that video, but we're gonna fix that shortly. What I did ask is for this video.
You've built the brand. You've got the products. The luxury pet beds, the custom collars, the gourmet organic treats your fur baby absolutely adores. But still, the views are low, the sales are stuck, and you are so tired of chasing every new TikTok trick, every get-rich-quick hack that never ever lasts. Let's be real. You're not just building a pet brand anymore. You're trying to build freedom, the kind of freedom that lets you spend more time with your family, both the two-legged and the four-legged kind, without being chained to your phone 24/7. Then one day we all saw it. We saw Sophie Powers just explode past 70 million views. And it wasn't luck. It wasn't magic. She joined a trending tribe. And that tribe? It's a cornerstone of Group 7, the very same movement that powers our Freedom Fusion system. You see, Group 7 doesn't just teach you things. It transforms your entire approach. It's not about giving you a fish. It's about teaching you how to build an automated, self-sustaining fishing empire. Now imagine this. You're part of this elite circle, this Group 7, and you learn about something called the Tribe Post Method. It's not another complicated strategy. It's a powerful, almost deceptively simple technique. You create just one specific type of post, designed to resonate deeply with your tribe. You add a unique strategic sound, and then you just watch. The system we've built does the rest. It's designed to find your people, the ones who are desperately searching for the exact luxury pet products you offer, and bring them right to your digital doorstep. Suddenly, you're not just a brand owner anymore. You're a queen. You're the ruler of your very own feudal kingdom of freedom. Your brand, your kingdom, it's running on its own. Powered by this fusion of community and automation. Sales are coming in while you're at your kid's soccer game, while you're on a walk with your dog, while you're finally taking that vacation you've been dreaming about for years. You're not grinding anymore. You're reigning. This isn't some far-off fantasy. This is the reality for those inside the Freedom Fusion system. We've seen it happen time and time again. Ambitious, brilliant women just like you, who were on the verge of burnout, suddenly finding their power, their time, and their freedom. They stopped being just another small business owner and became the architects of their own empires. So the real question isn't whether it's possible. The question is, are you ready to claim your crown? Are you ready to stop chasing trends and start building your kingdom? Your throne is waiting.
All right, guys. So a couple of problems with that video. Number one, guys, as we coding this, and of course, this is already, if you guys want to take over this project in FUD, you're most certainly welcome for my thread stack subscribers. But what I'm doing over here, notice how it kind of, we got cooked with this video. It shows like somebody else's video. It definitely doesn't show what we want to show, but notice how I included a bunch of links and just kind of included a basic sales page. So first of all, like when you click on the sales page, it takes you directly to this page over here. Now, how did I do this? How did I build this? And don't worry, guys, too much about it because I already created a live workshop. In fact, it's happening now. As you can see, it's on Zoom. You could get the replay if you're my FUD subscriber. But the most important part here for you to understand is once you get access to this YouTube viral clipper, what you're going to do, you're going to operationalize this further, meaning you're going to make it available for luxury pet moms over 40, and you're going to show them how to use it. In the process, you're going to make some money. And of course, I'll give you the feudal share. All you got to do is operationalize this automation that I'm showing you over here that I already built. And all you got to do is provide instructions and be like a smiley person, smiling to moms, providing them with feedback, getting everything they need, and showing them how to use this tool. And that's all you're going to do. Nothing complicated. I already engineered everything for you. And then, of course, we make some money together. And but the problem that we're running into is Gemini somehow got cooked. So we're gonna fix that problem. First of all, what I mean by cooked, I'm gonna kind of show to you. First of all, out of randomness, it went ahead and just used some other YouTube video. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna fix that. So obviously, which video are we're gonna use? So we're gonna use this video. I'm gonna quickly show to you. You're gonna like it. It's gonna be a perfect video. It's this one over here. So this one is the video of me, Ron Wells, the feudal lord, right here on FUD. And here's,
Knowledge by his
so let me show you
side,
what I mean.
confidently traversing the digital landscapes, our story unfolds with Rome Wells, a figure reminiscent of a modern-day feudal lord. Envision him, armored in traditional samurai attire, a weapon of knowledge by his side. Confidently traversing the digital landscapes he has masterfully cultivated. His strides are purposeful, his gaze steady, reflecting a determination to revolutionize the world of side hustlers. This world is a realm within the vast digital sphere, a unique domain that is Rome Wells' creation. He is not alone on this journey. By his side are his feudal hustlers, a diverse group of innovative individuals, each armed with unique abilities and skills as varied as their personalities. Among these hustlers, Rome Wells stands out, a visionary guiding his team to become proficient AI, automation, and cybersecurity engineers. Their mission, to empower these hustlers to digitize their skills, to monetize their passions, and to flourish in the digital age. They navigate their way across the metaphorical landscape, negotiating with the digital feudal lords and distributing the feudal share among the hustlers. This is the digital feudal landscape meticulously crafted by Rome Wells. It's a place where hustlers can convert their skills into lucrative income streams. At the core of this world is the feudal system, a unique framework developed by Rome Wells. This system works by guiding these hustlers, now termed as feudal.
So guys, essentially, I think you got the idea. And of course, what we want to do, we want to replace this video over here in this app, which is absolutely crazy. This app just grabs a YouTube video from your YouTube and it converts it into viral clip, and then it blasts it automatically, and it uses OAuth authentication to do that. So if I was to click on OAuth, it just uses my YouTube ID if I was to go log in. So the way it would work is you would operationalize this automation and make it available for moms over 40, where you get to be motivating moms to spawn money on TikTok Shop. And how are you going to be doing that? Through this tool over here. It's called the Viral Clipper. So right here, what I did is I connected it to my YouTube. And of course, over here, we got to do a little bit of cooking. First, we'll notice how the video just kind of disappeared. And we probably want to fix that part as well, for how once you authenticate, it kind of disappears. And I'll show you how to do that. as well. But the most important part here is this part. What is this? Well, this is a very unique feature. It allows us to snipe our very own content on YouTube. So many moms over 40, they're overloaded with so much content that they can't figure out what to do, how to do it. They just get cooked so much that like, they never really end up having a powerful system that kind of does things for them, clips things on the internet, like their own videos, and creates little clips like this, like what you see over here. Here's one example.
Freedom together, and I know, just pretend you're over here in an invisible seat, and yeah, guys, I just got some, today I decided not to get cranberry muffin. Today I decided to get a ham, egg, and cheese croissant. Today I'm feeling pretty good after coming.
So what this thing does, guys, it grabs small viral clip and it converts it. It converts it into many other viral clips. In fact, like if I was to go ahead and pass
That's
live streams,
stack subscribers. Woohoo! Thank you guys for allocating a little bit of your time, and
so if I was to take that clip and if I was to go back into that YouTube viral clipper, what would happen, guys? What would happen? Well, I would paste that in like this, and I would hit analyze button. So what you would do as a side hustler, it failed to fetch. So let's go ahead and modify. Um, let's do some other clip. This may have been a live video clip. Let me go ahead and kind of show you guys. Um, there's a limitation for the live videos. It only grabs regular videos, not that are not live. So we're just gonna grab like another URL like this. And what I'll show you is probably not this one, but let's go ahead and pick, you know what? I have one over here on my notes, my sticky notes. And this one is gonna be this one. I'm gonna pick this one over here, which is basically, I mean, it's the same thing as the other ones. It's just, it's not the live one. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go back to this section. We're gonna go and paste that in real quick. So we're gonna paste that in and we'll see what's going on. So it's analyzing now. It failed to fetch. Why? Let's go ahead and troubleshoot this. So first of all, what do we have here? We have uh, the server doesn't seem to be on. So how do we do this? How do we solve that problem? We're gonna go ahead and go here and we're gonna take a look at why, how come it's not on? We're gonna go ahead and troubleshoot this issue. Why it's not on. So as you guys know, to troubleshoot the issue, all you need is you just need to log in the terminal, and of course, for the it looks like it created a placeholder for the community, and it already we're supposed to see a good YouTube video, but in the process we're getting cooked. We're figuring out that this thing disappears after you authenticate, and we're also seeing a bunch of other things that for whatever reason we can't even analyze the video. Why? Because the server is not running. So what we're going to do, we're going to quickly turn on the server. Now this command I'm running over here is called comma / start dash dev dot sh. Sh is just a shell script. Right now what it's doing, it's turning on the front end and it's turning on the back end. So some of you will say, well, I don't know any of that. Like how how will I make money if I don't know any of that? I see, guys, the beautiful part about working together, you don't really need to be like a super expert and knowing everything, but you could be good in one thing and we could still be making money. For example, you could be doing a very good thing of letting moms over 40 know about that this product exists. And of course, you make some commission as well. And of course, in the process of making that commission, you will learn some of those incredible skills for how to market products. And of course, guys, if you wanted to code yourself and if you really want to take it to the next level and kind of understand all of this stuff, we do have feudal incubators available. Right now, what is happening behind the scenes, it's taking a little bit of time to load. But what I did is I included all sorts of log entries. So what I did is I told AI, I told it like, look, I'm going to build this powerful app for moms over 40, but I kind of need to know what is happening behind the scenes. So go ahead and show me like every individual step that you're going through. So this way I kind of know where you're at. And that's what I did. Oh, it literally said, oh, look, I'm doing this. I'm loading the YouTube API key. I'm initializing Express app. I'm configuring middleware. It's doing all those steps. Like the thing is, there's so many different steps when you configure things. And notice it says backend server is live, local running on local host. Isn't a beautiful thing? But look, we also got another port running on 5176. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Maybe we'll have a better time this time. Maybe we'll be able to fetch the URL and extract all of the viral clips. So this way, we don't really have to spend so much time trying to make those clips, edit them. Instead, we're just going to paste that in. We're going to hit that in again. It failed to fetch the app. Now I'm going to go ahead and connect to YouTube. Maybe it failed to fetch the app because we're not connected to YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and connect to YouTube real quick. And or maybe it's possible that we broke the whole system as well in the process of just editing one little thing. Now I'm hoping that's not the case, but it could very well be the case. So we're going to go ahead and see. Okay, so it looks like it's a failure. This is a really bad thing. It was working before. Why is it? Could not fetch a video. No transcript available for the video. Ooh, because the video does not have captions, or captions are not accessible. Ooh, okay, so you know what? Let's do something tricky. Let's go ahead and find a video that is actually accessible. Because as I mentioned, when you pick any live video, the video is not yet doesn't have any captions. It's a bad video to pick. Now, can we actually solve the problem and use the live video? Sure, but why bother when we could just wait for a video that when it gets processed and use the video that is already processed? So right now, I think why don't we go ahead and take I kind of like the Peruvian clip over here. Well, why don't we go ahead and
Let's
take
be
that?
real, running a restaurant is beautiful chaos, isn't it? You've got customers walking in, the phone is ringing off the hook with takeout orders, and every single minute.
Okay, I kind of like this the customer. And by the way, we are working on a restaurant deal for one of the Peruvian restaurants. And in case if you guys are interested in taking over that deal, do let me know. But as it goes for me, I clicked on that and boom. Um, right now, I hit the button. It's spinning. So the most important part for you guys to kind of understand is the discrepancy between live and not live. Now, can we make things better and make live still work on here? Sure, absolutely. We just need to tap into an extra AI models and do little tricks. And but recently, I had an opportunity to create an automation for, well, to create a proposal for a Peruvian restaurant, and I wanted to show it to my wonderful Flood subscribers, well, how you could make money helping me operationalize this automation. But before I do that, and of course I'll show you the clip as well, but the first thing first, if I was to kind of show you guys, I have a couple of things that I'm doing. I'm creating a proposal for university in New York. They asked me to create the whole proposal for entire curriculum. I figured I'll do that for New York and heck, earn some money in the process. But I also wanted to show you how the whole process works for, like, where does the money come from? Like, how do we take whatever it is that I'm showing you here? How do we make that into money? And of course, guys, if I'll show you this, you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe this. This is real. Yeah, absolutely. This is real. You could make insane amount of money. In fact, you could join us to make money. And this is actually what we're doing right now for one of the restaurants. And I'll show you the Peruvian restaurant clip shortly. But as you can see, our talent agency is called Freedom Fusion System. Notice, please don't mind the actual, what do you call the subtitles on them. They're kind of happening automatically. But believe it or not, it's a very good trick that you could use while vibe coding, while showing people whatever it is that you're showing, and especially if you start combining a laser pointer like this. Now what I'm doing is I'm tapping into extra skills. Those are the skills that essentially I would like you to develop. So this way I could push you in front of a restaurant owner and this way, or in front of other business owners, and this way you could use skills like this to be in front of them and use a laser pointer like this and communicate and use your hands like this and have a very good posture and have a very soft tonality and just using your finger like this where you just press a button and all of a sudden boom, all of a sudden we got this. What do we got here? Well, we got a couple of things, and notice what I'm doing over here. I'm using left hand, left, right, left, right. I'm using two fingers, left, right, left, right. And what I do is I just press a button. I press right button, and look, when I press it, boom, the thing fly. Boom, thing fly. Boom. A thing fly. What is that? What is that thing? It's an object. What kind of object? An object where it has a little bit of information that explains to the business owner what you're offering, and so this way the business owner can quickly understand. And of course, I keep pressing button fast, and I accelerate the pace, and notice how everything is just kind of flying in and all those elements. But check this out. What I'm about to show you is, are you guys ready? So couple of things. What I wanted to show you is not this. I wanted to show you something else because that is not exactly what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the restaurant, or the Freedom Fusion automation for a restaurant owner. And the best way I could kind of show that to you is, I'm trying to find it where it is. Hold on, let me open that up. And I don't see it here. Let me just go here real quick. It's kind of crazy that I don't see it here. Let me do this. Let's go to community. No, let's go to Notion. Notion, and I'll show it to you here. Notion. Notion. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go to community. I'll search restaurant, restaurant, restaurant. Uh, okay. Okay. So this is the restaurant lid, and let's see. But that is not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the. Let me just kind of click on community, and I'll show it to you. So this way you could see how this whole thing looks like. And you get to see what the restaurant feed looks like. So this way you're going to be like, oh, that's how money is made. And of course, you could read all sorts of other things over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the post where I literally tell people, hey, let's squabble up and spawn money together. So this is one of the persons saying, hey, I like to squabble up with people and make money together. And I would go ahead and I respond and I say, I bet, let me go ahead and hook you up with this restaurant deal. And of course, I never heard from him. I guess maybe he was looking for an easy way out. But the truth is, there's no such thing as easy way out. If you want to fire a lead, what you really need to do is you really need to work long term. And here's an example of long term. This is kind of a, like if I was to show to you the PowerPoint, here's a PowerPoint, and this is the thing. I dropped it right away in the community and made it. Thank God I saved it in the community because it disappeared somewhere on my computer. So because that wouldn't be good. So if you want to take over this project and approach an owner, a restaurant owner, I do have one in New York from Peruvian restaurant from the same clip that I created just now, the one that we're dealing with, Freedom Fusion Automation, that you could approach and with this presentation over here, present it to them and start building, and we'll make money together. The price they want to pay is $300 a month, but we could probably charge maybe 1,500 or something for setup, and then the rest is just yeah, the rest is just you setting it up, and of course this is what it looks like. The Freedom Fusion automation, automated restaurant platform growth. If you're losing money, etc., etc. Basically, you'd get in front of the owner, you present this, and of course the owner already shook my hand, and ready to, inspired by all this. All you got to do is build this. Now, of course, it becomes more exciting when you have when you have a customer and you actually know that you want to build this, and now you're interested, and now you're excited to do things because if nobody is giving you anything, of course, it's going to be really hard to be motivated to build anything in the first place. But basically, this is how we do it. Now, check this out. So what do we have here? We're going back to the YouTube viral clip, and what do we have here? So we're going further, uh, further here. So I'm gonna quickly, yeah. So let's go here. Come on. Yep. Okay. So we got this. We're gonna go ahead and extract that clip. And when extracting, guess what? This is what's happening. It says starting download clip. How cool is that? It's downloading this clip, right? It's downloading. Super cool. Then it's extracting. It's running a bunch of commands. Computer gets overheated a little bit. It's getting cooked a bit, but it's doing this on the background. And guess what? Now, what do we have? Yeah, we go to my clips. And what else do we have on sales page? Get the Freedom Fusion system. Now, first of all, we don't have the thing. Probably gonna have to restart the whole thing. But what we could do is we got the clip, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna post it. Boom! It's processing the video. It's posted. Now,
let's be real. Running a restaurant is beautiful chaos, isn't it? You You've got customers walking in. The phone is ringing off the hook with takeout orders and every
That was easy, right? So what else do we do? Well, we could go ahead and do this. We're going to extract stop bad restaurants reviews before they built. We're going to extract that. And guess what? This time, we're going to go to clips. Yeah, it's right here. So what are we going to do? We're going to post that. Well, we're going to schedule. I'm going to hit schedule. We're going to pick something from a calendar. And of course, boom, like this. And let's do this. I don't know. Let's do that at 4:23 p.m. I kind of like that. Schedule. Boom. Done. So it's scheduled. Now, when you schedule, it goes into YouTube, that kind of stuff. And this is what it looks like. So scheduling video, this is what it looks like on a background. It's scheduling. It doesn't wait for other things. It's just kind of scheduling. Okay. So this is good. This is good. I kind of like that. Now, um, can we do something like this? Yeah, let's go ahead and extract this one. Get restaurant booking while we sleep. Okay, I kind of like that. Let's go to my clips. Let's scroll further down. Well, let's go ahead and schedule that again. When can we schedule it for? Well, I don't know. Let's do uh 12. Okay. Well, we're gonna cook it up a little bit. Okay. We're gonna cook it up. We're not doing anything special. We're just gonna cook it up. Boom. And it's cooking up. Is it loading on the background? Yeah, sure, absolutely. It's loading on the background. Woohoo. It's what is it doing? Oh, it's scheduled. It's scheduled. Oh, okay. So it's scheduled. Now, can I load that up for entire week? Sure. Why not? Uh, what does the score mean? The score means is virality. So, but hey, um, guess I'm just gonna clip again. Why the hell not? Why not? Unlimited clips. Now, keep something in mind. You don't want to abuse it too much. Um, and of course, we already did this one. So we're just gonna go up. And again, what we do is extract viral video, clip at the top again, boom. Tap that once again, clip, and we'll go here. Once again, guys, what we do is
Let's be real, running a restaurant is beautiful chaos, isn't it? You've got customers walking in.
so, and we kind of go here at the bottom.
There's their contact info to follow up with a reservation link or a special offer. You're literally capturing leads while you sleep. And finally, let's talk about the Pop Card reputation system. This is where we bring the digital world into your physical restaurant. We provide you with small, sleek cards with a QR code or NFC tap feature.
So I think you guys got the idea, right? So that's it for now. I'm gonna create another video real quick and show how this works. Okay, so what I did is I put in a video over here. It analyzed all of them, all of the clips in one short video. Then I just hit extract button. When you hit extract button, it adds it to the clip. So $300 a month for real restaurant results. And then I go to my clips, and then I just click schedule over here and just put the date. Oh, I wanted to schedule. I'll pick 14 over here. I'll put 7 p.m. and I'll just hit schedule. That's basically how it works, guys. If you want access to it, DM the word path on my Insta. And of course, you can use this is the sales page. You could jump in to learn more about it. Go here, and this is where you can get access to it. It's only $19.99, and it can save you insane amount of time. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Take care. All right, guys, that's it for now. Definitely join our next Freedom Fusion Flip workshop.